everyone, welcome back to the Silver Medal Tavern. How is everybody doing on this wonderful start of a new week? We're in May. Man, this is weird. So I was like not expecting it to go this fast, and now it's May 1st. It's kind of wild. I hope everyone's doing great. We have Boomerang Squad. Welcome, my friend. I saw you're just a recent follower. Thank you so much for the follow. Everyone, your opening is so bombastic. Thank you, Core. We have a very exciting day. We're back finally with the Gloomhaven series. I know we took a little bit of a step away from Gloomhaven. April was kind of a weird month. We had COVID running around the house. Sadly, my wife caught it, but she was fine. She recovered really well from it. She was just sick for a while, and I was just making sure everyone was taken care of and everyone was happy and healthy. Fortunately, my son and I completely dodged it, which was, I don't know how that happened. But everything was good, and I just kind of took the series, put it on hiatus just for a little bit, just to make sure everyone was all healthy and comfortable and everything. But now we're back for some more Gloomhaven. I was actually playing a couple more missions on my own as solo, and it was pretty fun. 23 scenarios in. Yeah, it's like 23 scenarios, but it's more like it's actually probably only like 9 because I'm kind of skipping all over the place, so it's kind of crazy. Hello, how are you? Oh, this is AJ, I believe. Because I think I went to your page and I saw it's also known as AJ, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I could be thinking of somebody completely different though, so if I am, please please yell at me in chat. Yeah, so a lot of fun stuff is going to be happening today. We're back with an amazing guest. I've been wanting to get her on at the Silver Medal Tavern for a very long time. She's so amazing. I think I saw that she was playing Gloomhaven, and I jumped over to her stream, and I was like, oh, somebody's playing Gloomhaven. This is awesome. And I'm so glad I jumped over because she's one of the coolest people I think I've met on Twitch. She's super amazing, and she's here at the tavern, and we're so excited to have her here. Everyone, please give a very warm welcome to our guest, Core. What's up, Core?
Oh wow, there's a whole introduction to everything.
Oh yeah,
I've never even done one of those for myself.
It's like a talk show.
I'm so glad that we got to meet that time. That was
it was
now.
well, it was really exciting when I went into your stream and I followed or rated or something. You had an Initial D video playing in the background, and I love Initial D. I was one of those when Initial D came out, that's when I started getting into anime series again, and I was like, this show is great. So as soon as I saw that, I was like, oh yeah, this is an instant follow.
You know, that immediately dates you.
I know.
Initial D, I was like, oh, that one was even a little older than me. I kind of just stole that meme from friends who were really passionate about it, and then I got into anime the generation after, the early 2000s. So it was Inuyasha and Yu Yu Hakusho. And there's Trigun and Samurai Champloo and Rurouni Kenshin and
God, those
kind
are
of
all
that.
great.
Yeah.
Those are all great. Yeah, I'm super old school. I'm from the old Orion Streamline anime, Fist of the North Star, Akira,
Oh my goodness.
8 Man After, all this old stuff. It's I was watching that stuff in high school. It was crazy.
You haven't been into it recently, I imagine.
I
kind of fell off a few years ago.
There's so much anime right now. It's so hard to keep up. And it's they're really breaking out in different genres. I think the last one I watched was was it High Score Girl? It's the one where the girl plays Street Fighter and she's super amazing at it. And it's kind of a love story and a video game story. It's it speaks to a lot of coin up arcade players. It's on Netflix. At least it was. I don't know if it's still
It
there.
sounds really cute and nerdy. I don't think I've seen it though. I'm
It's
kind of
really
sad.
it's really fun. I know, I don't blame you. There's so much out there. It's hard to keep track of everything.
I
So,
really want to see the new Edge Runners, the like cyberpunk series that came out last year.
oh,
Apparently that
that
one's
would
pretty
be
good.
fun. The
Mhm.
the last one I saw that was like visually like really impressed me was, did you ever see a movie called Redline? It's
Mm-mm.
it's kind of like,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like, do you know F-Zero? There's like Nintendo racing game.
Oh wow, like a long time
Yeah,
ago.
for like every like ages ago. It's like F-Zero the anime, because they're like,
Oh,
it's just like a
interesting.
bunch of like racing, and there's like, they're racing on like a dog planet, and there's all these like different characters and different racers
Yeah,
and
that
vehicles.
looks cool.
It is the most visually impressive anime I think I've ever seen. Just like how intricate and how detailed the designs are for stuff. I'm
Especially with,
like,
like all the movement, I imagine
yeah,
too.
yeah. I'm like, who thought of this? Or like, what is going through this person's mind? It's pretty insane. No, I think like probably like the last series I watched like fully that I was expecting more was One Punch Man was probably the last one.
Oh, that's kind of new. That's
Yeah,
like
yeah. I
yeah,
love
that's
I love One
newish
Punch. I
for
love
me.
oh yeah. I love that series. And I'm like waiting for season 3 to come out, but I don't know if it ever will, because it's been forever since season 2,
Yeah,
and
I
I
was
was like,
thinking that there's not usually a gap, between seasons. Usually they come out like clockwork, like every year or whatever.
I'll see AJ's like Redline is so good. Yeah, it's very underrated. It's fantastic
I'd never
stuff.
even heard of it, but now I guess I learned.
Yeah, you'll see the trailer. When you watch the trailer, you're gonna be like, oh, this movie's gonna be trippy. It's gonna be kind of crazy. But no, anyway, Court, thank you so much for being here. It's amazing having you here at the tavern. Seriously. It's so exciting because I know I've talked about it forever, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to get Core on the stream because you play board games, you love video games, you love board games, and I heard you're like into like like deck building games like Dominion and Gloomhaven and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, tell us
Those-
about well, first off, tell us about yourself, who you are, and how you got started in this whole Twitch streaming
It's
thing.
it's kind of a long story. The shortest version is that I started streaming outside of high school, like right after high school, for did League of Legends stuff. I I was on like a esports team, like a local one. Nothing
That's
national or
amazing.
anything, but we were pretty good. We were very undefeated. There's a whole story of that, but so for a couple of years, I was just like little local celebrity that was mostly being carried by my friends, but and then kind of went from that to one of the people in that team was not he was kind of like the mean guy on the team, I guess, and he was streaming on Twitch, and I remember thinking, dang, this guy has so many viewers and he's so boring.
Oh no.
And partly because I had a grudge against him because he was mean to me, I guess.
Oh my gosh.
But
It sounds like an
I just-
episode of Players.
that's what I remember thinking. I was just like, I can't believe this person's so popular.
Oh my. Yeah,
And,
it's like
it started out as spite. It started out as spite and bitterness.
it's like Players. It's like the show Players. It's like, how is this person so popular? They're such a jerk.
And yeah. It was mostly because he's just like really good, right? But I didn't understand that at the time. I was just like, nah, I could do better. Mostly because like he just didn't say anything. Like he was like silent the whole time. And I was like, wow, there's like so much more potential. Like you could talk to you have all these people who are asking you questions. You could like be an educator. You could be funny. You could like there's so many opportunities to like show some personality here. And he just he didn't really have that charisma, I guess.
Oh no.
And so I was just like, nah, I can do this. I wasn't nearly as good as him, which isn't not unimportant, as an early League of Legends streamer. But at the time, I was like, nah, I can do this. I can do better than this. And so yeah, I just started streaming because I was trying to show him up. No, actually, it worked out okay. I'm not gonna say I blew him out of the water, but I kept up in a way that I didn't anticipate. Like that first month I was able to have comparative numbers, and I was like really happy with that. And that's back originally when I got partner, and it was like a really whirlwind time because there was just so few creators on the platform. Like it wasn't like uncommon for you to just exist and get like, dozens, if not 100 people or so, and then like I would get like every once in a while there'd be like a big raid from like the OG League of Legends players like Saint Vicious and and yeah, like all the people like way back when, like Hotshot GG. Anyway, so that kind of was like my original foundation, but I got burned out. So within like 8 months, I was already just like completely done. I was streaming like 10 hours a day, 5 days a week or
Wow.
more, and the same game, the just one game, And I was so tired of it. I was like really growing to hate it. And anytime I wanted to do anything else, I built up a League of Legends community, and then I'd be like, okay, well, I want to play StarCraft now.
Oh,
I
that's
want
so
to play
funny.
Dungeons and Dragons now. And like anytime I did anything else, it wasn't as well received. You'd always have like way too many people asking, like, oh, when are you gonna, when are you go back to League? Like, are you quitting? Like, can I go to like unfollow you now? Whereas like now being a variety streamer is like pretty standard. I mean, there's definitely people who specialize, but there's like variety streamers aren't like unusual by any means.
Sure.
But there wasn't really a term for that back then, so
Oh my god.
you were just kind of, everyone just had their game that they like specialized in, and that was it. There wasn't even like just chatting or anything. Hi Jamie, thanks for stopping in. So
Yeah,
that's like that's the origin story, I suppose, and I just kind of came back into it when I was deciding what I wanted to do career-wise, I guess. Which this isn't necessarily.
No, I was gonna say, I think I saw in chat there's some people asking questions like, what was your main, what was your league main, and what lane did you like playing?
I played Ezreal. I just one-tricked Ezreal as AD carry bottom. Oh goodness. I just wanted to play the prettiest boy. That's it. That was my only goal.
That's awesome.
And I like mobility characters. To this day I still just play bot lane, but I don't know if I have the ADC mechanics anymore. So I've retired into support.
It's really funny.
Actually, Silver's played with us.
That was great when I played. I didn't get to play League as much as I wanted to. I know I hear a lot of people, like, I also have a lot of friends too that are like, yeah, I got kind of burned out on League and stuff like that. And I tried to get like my friends into it, and nobody really got into it as much as I was. And they were all into like, PUBG and Warzone and Apex and all that stuff. And I was like, oh, I was never great at those games. Oh crap, we're getting a raid. It's Benita K with 20 viewers. Hey everyone, Benita K and Raiders, welcome to the Silver Metal Tavern. How's it going? I'm sorry, Core, I totally forgot to warn you about those.
Hi, Benita.
Hello, Benita. Raiders, welcome. So Core, when the Silver Metal Tavern gets raided, all the lights go off, and I always forget to tell my guests that, and then a lot of them are just like, did you just lose power? And I was like,
it's
no.
kind of a spooky effect. It's reminding me a little bit of like a horror game. I was like, oh.
I have like these, like when you hear the raid, like these like big like Kodo drums like go off and stuff. And the first time I started playing this raid, it scared the crap out of me. And I was just like, God. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to get used to this at all.
Now you're probably immune.
Yeah, now I'm fine. I also turned the drums down because before they were so loud. And I was like, yeah, these things are going to give me a heart attack. So I should probably not have these up so crazy. No, Raiders, welcome. We are here with our wonderful guest, Core. The Silver Metal Tavern, we raid into Core's streams a lot, which is great because she's always up from like 9 to 10 in the morning or something crazy. You are like I think out of all the streamers I know, you stream, I think, the longest, which is so wild. I stream for like 3 hours sometimes. And then we raid into you. We have a lot of fun, and then I go to sleep at like 2 in the morning, and I wake up at it's like 10. I get back online, and you're like still streaming. I don't know, do you always like do like 12-hour streams? Are you always up? Like,
I don't really know when it started. I guess I just got more and more addicted to gaming, to be honest. I get really into like enjoying whatever game I'm playing, and then all of a sudden, it's just full degen life for me. How do you and Bonita know each other, if you don't mind me asking?
But
I don't think I've encountered him before.
through the board game, our board game community.
Oh,
Yeah,
board
it's
game friend.
yeah, and she's great. You should definitely like check her out. She's really, really awesome. She plays a lot of really fun board games too, and she's very interactive with their chat and stuff. It's a lot of fun. Oh my gosh, we had a couple of follows too. I think it's mean Paul. What is that? Mean Pomelo? I think. I might be wrong. I'm also the king of mispronouncing chat names, or Twitch names, so it's great. Board Game J, I believe, it also followed. Thank you, my friends. Welcome to the Silver Metal Tavern. Yeah. So, yeah, like it's. I'm really like amazed by like your energy, like how you can stream that. Like my wall is kind of like 4 hours. I hit 4 hours, and like you'll hear my voice start to go, and I'm like, yeah, I can't do this anymore. I gotta go. It's like my voice is like, no. But
I've always been, yeah, shocked about the vocal stamina more than anything. I know a few people who just start to lose their voice after like, yeah, 5 to 10 hours. And I've definitely never really experienced that issue, surprisingly. I mean, I do a little bit now because I started doing the voice work stuff. And so now I'll like do auditions, stream, do more auditions. And I'm like, oh no, like my throat is a little rough right now.
yeah, and that's amazing. That's something I never knew. I never knew that you did. I never knew you did voiceover work. And I went into one of your streams one night, and I think you were like reading off some of your auditions that you were like preparing for and stuff. And I was like, holy crap, these are like really good. These are awesome. I did not realize.
Definitely didn't think I could.
Absolutely.
I don't have a lot of range, and I wasn't sure how much is required, but I've gotten really into the performance element of it. Always been kind of like drawn to stuff that involves some degree of like performative element. I think that's why I was really into serving when that was kind of like transitioning between like not sure what I was gonna do. I really enjoyed just like I don't know, the finesse, the charisma and finesse of it all. You're like, literally juggling so many different things at once. Yeah, Saint Vicious. Oh my gosh, it makes me feel so old saying that, dude. Aloha, but
makes you feel
really
old. I was
funny.
just telling you, I just grew up on like streamlined Orion anime movies. You feel old. I feel like a dinosaur. My goodness. No. So all right. So Gloomhaven. Did you play the digital version first? Or did you play the board game first?
Board game for sure.
Wow.
100%,
And when you were
yeah.
introduced to this game, was this like one of your first dungeon delves, or have you been like dungeon crawling like with board games before Gloomhaven?
The only sort of like co-op dungeoning I'd done before Gloomhaven was like Zombicide at like sporadic board game like pop-up events. Because my friend would like take me to those. He's the one who really got me into board games. Mike just kind of like brought me to like various places, like, all right, play board games, and we would just like shift between different tables and like see what's out there. And I didn't really like Zombicide that much. I was like, dang, this game is like way too simplistic. And I think that's the problem for me a lot of times with co-op games, is there's just like, if you have like pretty veteran, hardcore gamer friends, there's usually like one or two people that like figure it out like right away. Like, what's the most efficient way to like, go into this game? And so sometimes you can run into the quarterbacking issue, but sometimes it just doesn't feel like there's a challenge, I guess you could say. Because I'm really lucky to have a very serious board game group that immediately effectualizes anything they can, consume. And so I was just not incredibly impressed by my first foray into like co-op dungeoning or just co-op games. And then at some point, I don't know, I think at some point we realized like, oh, Gloomhaven's been like #1 board game on like Board Game Geek for several years at that point. And I don't remember, I think someone like backed it at some point, and we were like, oh, we'll just try this. And I wasn't expecting to be impressed, to be honest, but I don't know, the combat, I like card-based combat a lot. You mentioned that earlier. I like the only roguelikes I play are usually like deck builders. And so I got like really into it really quickly.
Nice.
And then we played a lot in person. And then we were like kind of waiting for the digital version to come out, because that was like after we'd been playing for like a year or so at that point. And when it came out, I wasn't sure if I was going to play it or not, because I mean, obviously you have a lot of experiences from other people who stream board games, but a lot of times a lot of people will use like board game like Arena or like Tabletop Simulator to like stream, because it's just I mean, it's just a lot easier than what you're doing today with like
Yeah.
all the cameras and setup and every time I've like looked at other people use those platforms, I'm just like, ugh, this is like for me like the non-optimal way to play. And I'm saying this from like a place of privilege, like because I have like a board game friends that I can play with, you know, a couple nights every week, and we have a lot of games that we've invested into. So like, you know, it's obviously great for people who are looking for like online people or don't live next to people who want to play board games or don't have like, you know, because like board game like collections are expensive. You know what I mean? You don't know always what you like, and you spend a lot of money before you figure out what you even want to like start investing in more seriously down the road.
Oh, for sure.
And so like it obviously is super great, but by the time I was like into board games, we'd already had like a dedicated group, and we'd already had like a dedicated collection. It's actually really cute. It's like very communal. So we have like so many people like pouring in the board game. So we have a collection that someone, you know, might envy, you know, trying to make on their own at this point. But yeah, the first time I played Gloomhaven, I was super impressed.
Were you like overwhelmed?
This is the type of game I love.
Were you like overwhelmed when you opened it and it was like 17 punch boards you had to go through?
You know, that does remind me. I forgot a crucial part of the story. Sorry, I'm just jumping all over the place.
No, you're good.
The first game I played before Gloomhaven was Kingdom Death Monster. So I kind of went like straight into the deep end because that's like a very complex and very hardcore game, typically is what people consider it. And then I was like, oh, this is like playing a video game because there's like inventories, there's like community, like town management outside of combat. There's like, you know, it's all turn-based, it's all very tactical. It was very like challenging. I remember like just playing the prologue. A lot of us didn't even make it. And I remember that was like, I was like, wow, this is like a lot like, this is playing like a roguelike a little bit. Reminded me of like Darkest Dungeon, you know, like all those type of games where it's just like, it's really challenging, really tough, and it's co-op. And that was kind of the eye opener. But I didn't own that. And I was like, wow, that's like a $400 game. I'll probably never own that. But yeah, when Gloomhaven had like a Kickstarter for Frosthaven, what my friends and I, like, we all decided to go in together, and that made it a lot more like financially feasible. And so, I mean, obviously we only got Frosthaven recently, but we got Gloomhaven like a year or two before that. And then that's what we started going into that. And then after Gloomhaven, we were like, you know, the floodgates open. I was like, okay, I know exactly what I like. Because before that, it was just Dominion. Dominion was my board game of choice.
Dominion was a choice for a lot of people. A lot of people love that game. I love that game.
But now I've basically specialized. It's like co-op, dungeon, narrative, you know, like, you know, hopefully high amounts of customization and some sort of tactical challenging combat, and I'll be happy.
Yeah. Have you made it through the series of Gloomhaven? Like the first, did you ever complete it?
Nah.
Yes, I know, like, you know, there's a group of board gamers on Twitch, you know, there's the brothers Murph, and they've actually like completed Gloomhaven in a week, and they streamed it. They have like the proof, which
in
is
a week?
crazy.
That's like a speed run.
Yeah, they did a speed run of it, and it was insane, and they documented the entire thing, and it was insane.
Goodness.
And I know some people who are like, I've been playing this game for 3 years and we still haven't finished it, and it's like, man, this game is like, it's a monster. Unless you just kind of go through the story mode or just hit all the story missions maybe and finish it. I don't know. But I've only played like maybe 8 scenarios of this game. I'm playing this a lot. I did this for like myself, just to kind of play this game by myself, but I was like, you know, this game's going to take me forever to get through, and I don't really want to do this alone. I want to do this with friends. And that's why we have everyone's here playing this game, which is great.
It's so much.
It's fun. It's really great. I mean, I love it because it reminds me of a Bethesda game. You know, it's like Skyrim, Oblivion, like all over.
Very exploratory.
I love those games, and I grew up with those games, and I was like, yeah, this is just like playing that, and you know, so yeah, this game kind of holds a special place in my heart because it just reminds me of those games.
Yeah, 40 to 60 scenarios in our in-person group before like most of what I do now is virtual, and like, you know, kind of a revolving cast of whoever's available at 4 a.m. But I think our virtual game is finally catching up a little bit. I'm starting to finally see some new scenarios in it, but it's nice to, I don't know, it's interesting because there's a lot of replayability. Even when I'm playing on the same difficulty, like who gets what classes and like how they play those classes and when you get those classes for what scenarios can like definitely change the difficulty of those individual scenarios a lot. So
Do you
Yeah,
love?
I'm
Now
a
I
fan.
know, you play like the video games you play. You play a lot of like tactical like RPG games as well too. Is it like
Yeah.
when you play games like these? Are you mostly into the mechanics of like tactical RPGs, or do you like mostly like the narrative of all of them, or just both
It's
equally?
funny because I consider myself a story gamer, but yeah, lately I've just been playing a lot of tactical games where like the story kind of a lot of times takes a back seat to, the gameplay. I think that's why like my favorite games almost always are like a really good marriage of both of those things.
Yeah, for sure.
Some sort of like it almost always has to be turn-based and it almost always has to have some degree of like depth or challenge to it that's tricky to some degree. I don't play things difficult for the sake of it. I'm not a Souls gamer, but like I want to be punished if I mess up, and I don't want it to feel like I can just autopilot my way through without thinking about it too hard. And then some combination of like a really good story, and then the like cherry on top for me is also social systems. So like this is why I got into Marvel Midnight Suns a lot this like last year, was because it's like it kind of Marvel storytelling is kind of whatever, but it has like some really interesting social systems where you get to hang out with Spider-Man, or you get to sit at the bar with Tony Stark, or like just I really like games with like a lot of subsystems, and just if a game feels too repetitive and grindy for me, even if I really like the gameplay, I'll usually not finish it. I'll usually run out of steam by the end. So if a game's like with like Persona 5, which is like my favorite game of all time,
Nice.
you get a little like social sim, like dating high school vibe, right? You're studying for your classes, then you go into like combat, and if you're like, most of that series is like pretty tough. Like if you go into combat, it's like turn-based, challenging, and then like you spend some time like just going through some story scenes and sequences, and like
Gotta
it
take
just kind
exams.
yeah,
It's like-
it's really nice, just kind of like never getting tired of one thing, because you're always doing, you
Oh,
always,
yeah.
or if you do, like if you want to go hard into combat, you can spend that whole week of time in the game just dungeoning. But
Yeah.
if you don't, and you want to break because you're like, dang, that dungeon took 6 hours and I'm exhausted, I don't want to see another monster in my life, then you can just go be a high schooler for a week and just like, not worry about having to like spend 3 hours in combat again. And I think that balance gets a little bit lost in some games where like some RPGs, especially like JRPGs, you'll do like a 3-hour dungeon for like a 5-minute cutscene, and then like rinse and
Yeah.
repeat, right? Like, okay, another
Mhm.
dungeon, short cutscene, another dungeon, short cutscene. And it's just like, I just want more, like, I just want something more than that.
It's funny in Persona. I feel like I spend more time out of the dungeon
Yeah.
playing. And
Yeah,
it's just
there's
like,
so much, like you're
oh, there's
actually,
insane. It's
especially
insane.
at the beginning, you're just like, when can I go back to combat?
Yeah.
Which is such a great feeling. Like, I want to miss combat. I don't want to be like exhausted or bored or annoyed by it, right? Like, I want to miss the combat. I don't want to be like drained and, tired of it. So,
I could never get bored with stuff in Persona because the music is so good. Like Persona's like soundtracks are like one of my favorite in like video games, especially 5.
Oh, yeah.
Because they got like and every different Persona is like a different genre. It's like, I think like 4 was like 3 was like hip hop, 4 was like
Yeah,
K-pop,
yeah.
and then like 5 was jazz. And I was just like,
Yeah.
this
They
is
all
so
have their own
great.
feel,
Yeah, they're so good. If they ever make a 6th one, I'm curious what's the 6th one's gonna be, like heavy metal or something. It's gonna be like nuts.
I think that's kind of like the Gloomhaven is like, that's my only critique with Gloomhaven, is that it's definitely a lot of dungeon like grinding, right? Like you can, once you get to the point where you're like, dungeon town, the town's like system is just small enough that it doesn't make me miss the combat enough. You know what I mean? But I think if you end up getting Frosthaven at some point, you'll really enjoy
We're
You'll
getting
really
raided
enjoy it.
again by Joe Sando. What's up, Joe Raiders? Welcome back
I know.
to the Silver Metal Tavern. How's it going, Raiders? Welcome. We are doing another Gloomhaven guest stream with a very amazing guest, Core. You will know her because we always raid into Core after when she's streaming, which is always fun. Mostly because Core, you're the only one like still awake usually. Like when I go to sleep,
I
I'm
always
like,
feel bad.
"Just
I
awake."
feel like I'm hogging your raid.
Absolutely not. No, I always tell people, I'm like, oh, Core's on. We're jumping in the Core stream because your streams are just they're so full of energy. It's great, and it's like so full of energy for like 12 hours. So, but what cracks me up is like when we start hitting like noon or 1 p.m. on your stream,
No.
you're like you're like, all right, I'm running out of steam. Okay, I don't know what's going on. I'm just like, Core, go to sleep.
Yeah, my running out of steam is probably a little different than other people's. It's usually more frantic.
Yeah, it's like more energy, which is crazy. I love it. It's so good. It's so
good to see you, Joe. I hope you had a good stream.
Yeah, what were you all playing? Yeah, we had a lot of fun. Yeah, there was a lot of cool stuff that came up in chat. Someone in chat said, I think it was the Spamonite said that this main story is only like 14 scenarios, 14, 15 scenarios. So it's like short.
It's hard to know which ones are like, because you get so lost in the sauce.
Oh, yeah.
Like you start to unlock like side scenario, main story, branch stuff. Like you start to lock so many things. Like we must have like 20 different scenarios in our main group that's just like available at any given time, right? It's much easier to visualize this.
It's Bethesda. It's like Fallout. You're like,
so you don't even know what is the main story at a certain point. You're like, what? How did I unlock this? What were we doing over here?
I had to make like a list of like the main story list, side quest list, and I was just like, because I'm not going to be able to keep track of all this stuff, and you can't like revert back to the missions that you completed because I kind of forgot what I completed already. It's not very easy to like visualize
what unlocks what or why you're even there.
Yeah.
Frosthaven does that a little bit better. They have kind of like a more obvious visual of like what branches out and like what is or isn't like a hard binary choice and all that stuff. Because obviously there's like little branching paths and everything like that too, and so. I hope you get Frosthaven at some point. There's like really fun systems.
Well, if
like
this
crafting and town stuff.
No, yeah, I mean, I have a lot of all the guests so far that I've had on these Gloomhaven streams, they all have Frosthaven. It's like everyone so far has had Frosthaven. So everyone's like telling me, it's like, when are you gonna play Frosthaven? They're telling me like the differences between like Gloomhaven and Frosthaven, some of the things they improved upon, or some of the things that they added that's just like completely new. Just a lot of cool stuff. So, if the series goes like really well and I just have a lot of fun, which I'm always going to have a lot of fun with series like this, because I love bringing people on to play these campaign games with me, which is hilarious. Because it's like, well, it just feels really great, because it's like, I want to enjoy this game, but I want somebody to join me in this journey, because I'm so new to this game. I bought this game in like 2020 maybe, or maybe late 2019 probably, and it sat on my shelf for just years, and I was like, I gotta play this game. But yeah, I feel like a lot of people, like, they see Gloomhaven and they don't want to play it because it's like, it's too big. It's like it's intense. It's a 35-pound game, which it's like the heaviest board game I've ever played.
For me and our group, we're always like, that stuff psychs us up, right? We're like, oh my gosh, a challenge, you know what I mean? But then, like, yeah, especially if you're like teaching someone new who's maybe not into like as deep as you are, right? Then you're like, this is gonna be like a 2-hour tutorial, minimum. And I don't blame people who are like, yeah, I don't want to sign up for that.
I think they get really intimidated, like, by the box and the weight and there's like just the weight of the game, like, complexity wise. And it's like, when you play it, it's not really that difficult. It's actually very simple, but there's a lot like going on. There's a lot of options. There's a lot of things to explore.
The setup's intimidating too.
Oh yeah.
Like sometimes sometimes when you sit down to play a board game, you only have a couple hours. And with something like this, like our group, we very rarely, when we come together, just do one scenario. We're like, it's not worth it if we're just doing one scenario. Like it's like 2 scenarios minimum board game night, right? Because otherwise it doesn't feel worth it. And we've like maximized our setup like so efficiently. Like everyone has a job. Like, okay, you're gonna set the monster stuff, and you're gonna like grab the dungeon tiles, and you're gonna read the book, and you're gonna, you know what I mean? Like everyone has a job of how to set up. So when we're there, we're like, we got like, we're all just like do, and like, and so we like, even then, like, even with all of that in mind, it's still, we still don't want to do just one scenario most times we get together, because it's like, we really want to make the most of, Yeah,
everyone's here. So it's like, why not? Yeah, let's go for hours, Well, this has been a lot of fun. We've been chatting for like about 40 minutes, so we should probably get into this game here. But it's great just hearing like about your stories, about Gloomhaven and just all this stuff. Like you're playing Frosthaven, and when you play digital, is it the same group as the group that you play with in the real life, or is
almost? There's some overlap, but Usually no, and I kind of like that because it's nice seeing like the different personalities coming out and like see how people play their classes a little bit differently. There is usually like one or two people that's like the part of the real life group that like I already know how they play. I already know that they know the rules, blah 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 blah. But I like it when there's like someone new because it's always nice to like like if I'm gonna do something online where I can like hang out with anyone, people not just IRL people, right? You kind of want to maximize that, right? You kind of want to do that, yeah. Because I can see my like IRL board game group, and I probably will most weeks. So it's nice to like maybe interact with someone on stream who like hasn't played or they are new to it, but like we might have more veteran characters that can carry things along, and it's I like the variety a lot. I feel bad that like people can't get as like attached to their like characters or their place in the campaign because like the next time they play it might be like 4 scenarios down the road, and like the shop might be different, and like what's available might be different, and your character might be slightly different, but it's nice to have kind of a revolving cast the way you're kind of doing it.
We're definitely tonight's going to be very special because we're definitely playing 2 characters that I believe both you and I are unfamiliar with.
Have you not played them at all?
I just unlocked the 2 minis or the Beast Tyrant just like a couple days ago, and I had the Bloodstalker or the Doomstalker for maybe like I don't know, maybe like one scenario. but I'm kind of like understanding the rhythm of them now, because you have to lose like a bunch of times to really understand like how they work together. And I was like, okay, I think I got this. And actually like both these characters are pretty incredible. I don't know if have you like looked into, I mean, I guess Doomstalker and Beast Tyrant, they have these really funny like internet names, like because the Beast Tyrant's 2 minis and then the other one's Angry Face, which I was like, that's hilarious.
So I've never even really seen Doomstalker. I think I unlocked it in my like Guildmaster mode of I don't know if you know this, but Gloomhaven has like a solo but like drop in drop out kind of it's not like a roguelike, but it's kind of like a semi-endless mode of the scenarios, so you can like unlock all the classes without the necessary story beats, and the way you unlock your items is like it feels a little bit more like a roguelike where it's kind of slower. And anyway, it's really interesting. You unlock perks through like achievements essentially, and it's like a new spin on the Gloomhaven formula. It's really great if you just like the combat and you like trying out new parties and stuff. So I've seen all the classes technically, but I've only I vaguely played it once, and I was like, wow, this character has a lot going on, and then I like quickly unput it. Like I quickly de-equipped him from my party because like when I'm playing when I'm playing Guildmaster mode, it's usually just me and controlling 4 characters, and so I usually want to be familiar with the characters so I can kind of autopilot. Otherwise, I'm in like every turn takes like 20 minutes. So when like a character like strikes me as too intimidating or complex, I usually just don't play them in that mode. And he was one of those characters like, I don't know if I'm like playing this character effectively, and just like it's like one thing when you can play that character as your only character, because then you can really focus like the cards you're picking, you'll be really intentional. But when I'm like just trying to like be efficient controlling 4 different characters, he was not for me. But he looks cool. Yeah,
there's a lot of fun stuff with these characters too. It's great. It was funny because I had the Brute and I had the Spellweaver forever. And then I was like, oh yeah, I got these characters down. And then I had to retire them. And I was like, oh great. Oh, and who are these characters? So I always like trying new characters. It's
amazing you retired them at like the same time. Sorry, I didn't mean to talk
no. They were like 2 scenarios away. Like the Spellweaver retired like fairly early because they had this thing where it was like complete 4 boss scenarios. And I was like, well, that's kind of easy to do. And then the Brute was like kill 20 elites, and I was like, oh well, that's pretty easy. That's kind of nothing.
4 boss scenarios though, if you're only like 10 scenarios in, is kind of like, you know what I mean, kind of lucky that you were able to get so many boss scenarios.
Yeah, I guess I was going the right paths at the right time. I don't know. We also have Drown Mike following. Thank you so much, Drown Mike, for following. Holy smokes, you are the 1,000th follower at the Silver Medal Tavern. Congratulations, my friend. Hilarious.
Oh, congrats on 1,000.
Wow. No, all right.
I have to be here for that.
I know. Now I have to think of what to do for 1,000. Actually, I have like this really cool idea to do something for 1,000, but I have to figure out if I can logistically do it. So, but that'll be revealed in another stream. Core, are you ready to jump into this crazy game and see what's going on? All right, everyone.
Go
ahead. No, go ahead.
No, I was gonna ask why Mike. So I was gonna play Beast Tyrant if that's okay, just because I didn't want to we haven't unlocked Doomstalker on the physical game, and so I grabbed the cards, and I was like, I don't want to.
Oh yeah,
I don't want to be the one to open the envelope of a class that we technically haven't. Whereas at least I had a friend who unlocked Beast Tyrant, and I played like a couple scenarios with them. Before he retired, so at least I wouldn't be opening a sealed legacy item of a board game for something.
That's great. Sorry, this is for something else.
Yeah.
No.
I'm just gonna break all this shrink wrap and just.
Sorry. All right, we're gonna switch over the game. So let's You ready to do this? I think we're gonna crush this. I think. I hope.
Yeah, I was wondering why I only had 2 items. So I was like, I clearly picked the wrong character. One of these characters is more stacked than the other. But that's less for me to have to keep a track on my side. So
it'll be great. No, it's like I had a hard time putting items on this character anyways because the bear is just so OP. It's just it's ridiculous what this bear can do. So you're about to find out, gang. We're about to switch over to the game. So here we go. Gloomhaven scenario 2023, the Deep Ruins.
I don't know if I'm familiar with this scenario.
So so the story so far, and sorry everyone, this is a major spoiler alert for those of you watching. So what happened, we have slain Jexera, the merchant on the cover of this game. She has been slain, and we're now gone back to Gloomhaven, and then we've been, offered some side quests, which is there's some ooze, there's some poison in the sewers, and I was like, or there were dragons in the mountain, and I was like, well, dragons are cool, but I want to see what's going on with this poison, whatever. So we jump into the sewers. There's all this ooze everywhere.
Oh no, the ooze missions are so rough. They're so rough.
That's where I retired both my brute and my spellweaver on those because I replayed them so many times, and I was just I was stuck on that mission for I think I played it 4 times, and I could only beat it with the 2 minis, and I was like, oh no. And I just kept losing because I kept running out of time.
I can't tell you how many ooze missions we've just been down to the wire, and we're basically just waiting for them all to split. And if they don't split, we lose, and if they do split, we win. I can't tell you how many ooze missions are just that end like that.
That's what that was the one that I won. I just let them all just completely multiply. They were in the 4th room, and I put my characters in the 2nd room. Yeah, and I was just like, you know what? You all just do your thing.
Waiting for them to come to you and just lose help. Yeah.
I had 10 in one room just moving around, and I was like, this is insane.
And you just hope you don't run out of turns. Yeah.
Yeah.
The ooze missions are the worst.
Oh yeah, it's so terrible. I'm going to you know what, since I was gonna ask what character you wanted to be, and it says you want to be the
Beast Tyrant.
The Beast Tyrant. All right, so I'm gonna No, you're gonna. Oh God, I love that.
I hope I live up to your expectations.
Nah,
he's definitely
fine.
He's considered, I think, one of the strongest classes for 2 players specifically, because of the way that summons don't really scale very well usually. And so a lot of times when you're playing 4-player and you have your character that has summons, you feel like you aren't as effective because with 4-player there's more elites, and therefore on average the average enemy has more health. And if your summons don't scale the same way the enemies do if you have more players, and you're at a higher level, it definitely hurts.
Yeah.
But if you're on 2-player, the average enemy HP is technically lower, and so your summon that doesn't scale the static ends up becoming stronger relative to them instead of weaker in 4-player. So it's yeah, and then obviously he's kind of the king of that bear. So I don't know exactly how it works. I have a little card that tells me
you're gonna really like this
will
because the Doomstalker is really good at setting up the bear. So, because all my big thing with the Doomstalker is the Doomstalker can like put a mark on enemies. So it's like I can kind of like mark you for death basically, and it's basically he has a lot of like features where it's like, you know, place a Doom token on this enemy, and now every time this enemy suffers damage, I get healed twice or something like that. This character is full of stuff like that, and it's crazy stuff. Like I can set it up where it's like all summons get +2 on attack. So now the bear's like even stronger and stuff. So I think like with the Doomstalker, it's gonna be pretty intense. We also have Legends with 1,000 bits. Thank you so much, Legends. Man, you're amazing, my friend. Also, Panda is going to sleep. Good night, Amanda Panda, Panda Angel. Have a good night. Yeah. So, all right. So let's talk about what cards you want to bring in to your hand. So we have basically chat. We have a clone deck here. Basically, I have all the decks. I'm gonna be playing Cora's cards, but she also has her own cards, just for reference, so she knows like what she's discarding, playing, and losing.
Oh goodness! I just saw the enemies in this map.
I haven't even looked at it. I'm like I try so hard to not like spoil like anything in this game. Like I only look at the first room and I try and ignore everything else here. and I'm just like, okay, I'm not gonna see like anything. I'm not gonna look at anything. And I almost wish like the scenarios were like I always wish it was like an advent calendar where it was just like you just kind of open up like a but the book would be like monstrous if they had like a 90 some page advent calendar.
I was the person in the team that was setting up the dungeons, so I always tried to be the person who wasn't opening the door, because I just knew that in my head I would, you know what I mean, subconsciously, like what if I pick the cards that I know are going to be the most effective, because I know it's behind the door, you know what I mean? So I was always like the setup person. But in the digital game, and I don't know if you know this, you always know which enemies are part of the scenario, and you always know like how many rooms there are, you know, or something like that.
But you don't know what's in the room?
You get some information. Yeah, you don't know what's in the room, and it reveals, but you can see how many rooms there are visually, and you can also see what enemies are part of that scenario. Like, and that's not cheese, I guess you could say. So if you want to go by that rule, you could. But I also understand that, like, I want to play like like kind of the most upstanding, you know. I like being surprised. I like opening a door and not knowing what's in there and just being like, oh, I guess we're fighting this really impossible enemy or something. I don't know. Okay, I won't comment on the enemies, but I might pick a different card knowing that one of them's in here. Where is it? Yeah, so we have some fun enemies over here. We got the ancient artillery, and what is this? The stone golem. And we also have some living bones and a living spirit. Which one of these enemies are you dreading? So typically anytime I see ancient artillery, I'm like, this map is probably gonna be kind of cheesy, huh? Almost always I see that stationary cannon. There's some scenarios where they just exist and it's fine, but there's other scenarios where they're like, I don't know. They're like they're not as annoying as the oozes, but they definitely tend to symbol a scenario that is annoying in some regard. Amazing. It's hard to explain. The stone golems tend to be really like tanky. So sometimes that's gonna be annoying. Almost everyone has shields, which is gonna be kind of annoying. Living spirits, yeah. Direct damage is really helpful for living spirits, which I don't know if this dude is good at that or not, but you know, well, hopefully there's some degree of direct damage on this guy. Well, the Doomstalker's nice. I have a piercing bow, so I can ignore shields. Oh, nice. And also, the Doomstalker can doom enemies, which gives you a pierce too. Oh, so okay, then shields might be the big one for them. Might be helpful. Yeah, this character is all about like setting up their companions. I think what my issue when I was playing them is because I wanted like a typical marksman. I was like, I just want to like be a sniper. But he seems more like that's what I thought like this character was. Support. Yeah, like more, he's very much support. Yeah. Yeah, support and debuffing. And I mean, he does have like some like he can like attack like 5 away, but yeah, he doesn't have like a lot of like attack. It's mostly
He doesn't have a lot of attack and doesn't have a lot of moves, so he's kind of hard to get around the board. He moves very slowly, which is cool. DJ Lowe says, "What is core? What is core? The origin of your name?"
Oh wait, the origin of my name or the class I'm playing?
The origin of your name, I believe. The story.
Oh, that's a long story. Oh no, class. Oh, class. Okay. I was like, I mean, I could go into it, but we might be putting the game.
Oh, what is core?
Minutes.
What is core? Tyrant. Oh, I see.
Yeah. Like, I'm sorry though. I'm not gonna live up to any expectations. I've never played it before. I've only seen it played.
All right. So, what cards are you looking at? What cards? So you get 10 cards here.
Yeah. There's a lot of fun ones. I wasn't gonna grab a swappy card, even though I'm sure they're quite strong. Cause sometimes every time there's like a really tricky card, I'm like, am I gonna use this in a way that makes it more valuable than just a standard, like, good, straightforward vanilla card? And so typically I just go with whatever I think is more general. But I think given the way that the artillery works, it might be better to get at least one swap card.
I've only encountered artillery once in this game, and it was I had a guest on. The guest who I had on before you told me that it is like one of the top 10 hardest scenarios to play in this game.
This one?
No. The one I played where I encountered artillery before, and it was something like the temple.
Pressure plates?
This was like called like the temple of like the enchant. No, crap. What was it called? It was basically I had to fight this colorless boss at the end, and one of the treasures gave you like a helix ring and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It was the hardest scenario I think I've ever. And my characters were like at level 3, and they still were struggling like badly. It was the worst mission I ever played, and I was like, as far as like difficulty, I was like, this is impossible. I don't know am I like too underleveled for this. But yeah,
Oh, go on.
Oh, I was just saying it was really difficult.
What's the enemies in the room with us right now?
We have a 2 artillery and we have a stone golem.
Oh.
So.
And 2 chests in the first room. That seems sus.
I mean, yeah, are treasures like ever bad? Treasures are never bad, right? Like, there's never like trap treasures, are there?
I have no comment.
Oh, great. God. Well, that's awesome. Poison gas. Now I don't know if I want to open these things. Jessar bought a fine drink. Thanks, Jessar. Welcome, bud.
I'm not gonna do
John
that.
Mike says, that's a brutal scenario. Tell me about it.
2 5s. Okay, 7 cards. 3 more. How have you been playing the Beast Tyrant?
Well, I've only played the Beast Tyrant once. Well, one scenario, but twice.
Right.
But I was basically there is a card in there that I was really, really into. I don't know if I used it to its full potential, but it's this one, Concentrated Rage. It's 51. The bottom for it is bonkers. The fact that before the bear acts, you can choose to forgo the top action of your turn and add 3 damage or 3 attack to all the beasts attack this round. Or you could do like before your beast acts, you may choose to forgo the bottom action for a +3 move on all your moves this round. So it's kind of cool. I tried to build like a deck around that. I wasn't too into the summons because the scenario I was playing like didn't really require like a lot of summons. And also when you're playing solo, I get really confused really fast when there's a lot of summons on the board. So I'm just like, wait, who's what? Yeah. What's happening?
And they're also, the way that the tokens are in Frosthaven is they're not very visually evocative. You know what I
Oh,
mean? They're just
no.
like colored circles. Whereas in Frosthaven, you'll be more like visually identifiable, and
Oh,
obviously
that's cool.
the digital version as well. The digital version makes makes the um makes like summon characters so much more interesting because there's a lot more visual like elements to it. So you'll like they'll all have unique models and everything, and that's always really nice because you know, obviously as if you're like a summoner type of character, you can get a lot more enjoyment and value out of that.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I got my deck.
All right. I think I have mine too. Let's see. I guess I make sure I
I
don't have
hope
too many
so.
cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
See, I don't see like I see what you're saying on the passive of that card, but I also a ranged disarm sounds so good too. I don't know if I want to give that up right away.
Oh wait, what number is that one?
The card you pulled out that you liked a lot. The top part seems really nice.
Oh yeah.
Hi, Thar.
Yeah, the attack one. Yeah, so I guess that's the like the thing with this character. Like they have like, where is it? Yeah, so they have a command on this card, and anytime you see command on there, that's the bear. That's not the beast tyrant. And if there's anything like this card, this is also for chat too. It's just so the bear would be this because it's got a command next to it, and then the beast tyrant would be this one. So the beast tyrant would do the heal one, not the bear. So it's very interesting. There's a lot of cool things that here's another one for like the bear. You know, the bear has the bear can attack on the bottom for 5, or the beast tyrant can do a 3 attack or stuff like that. So it's kind of this fun sharing of abilities for the beast tyrant and the bear.
Do you make elements?
I think the only one he makes with the cards I have is green, the plant, earth. Okay. What is it? Earth. And I think I only have 2 cards that actually make earth. Yeah, it's 11 and 31 are the only ones that make it. So, but
what about the Doom Stalker?
I don't think he makes anything.
Okay.
I don't have any cards of his that make anything. It's kind of wild. Yeah, he's just nothing. It's just really funny for like an orchid to not generate any kind of elemental is very strange to me. Even like the cards I didn't pick don't generate elementals, which I was just like, wow, this is weird. So,
all right, do you need to hear what my cards are?
Yeah, because I got the whole deck. So let me know what you got, and I'll just
is it in alphabetical order?
You can just say you can say the number too, if that's easier.
Oh, like the initiative number?
Yep. I could probably find it faster that way.
So I've got 20 and 29.
20 and 29. I'm just gonna drop these off for chat so chat can see what you're playing with. 20 and 29. Cool.
31 and 35.
31 and 35. Oh yeah, cool. 31 and 35.
14 and 22.
14. 22. Okay.
11, 23.
3. 11.
And then 51, 56, and 79. I think that's 10.
1, 56. 7. All right. Let's see what. Good. I can't pick up these cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, we got one extra. Sorry.
Oh, do I have 11?
You have 11.
Oops.
Which one of these do you want to give up?
Oh no! I wish
it was perfectly
from the
built.
Start, you got me. I'm gonna go with removing. Do I have another heal?
Oh, the big Mick. Dang, I gotta have a command station when I play Lord. Mick, when you're on here, Mick, you're probably gonna have a completely different character. Probably when you, Mick, the big Mick's gonna be one of my guests on a future stream for this game. And don't worry, Mick. These characters might be gone when you jump on.
I want to get rid of 22, but I keep thinking that might have a lot of value this mission because of the swap.
I like the swap. I use this, and you know what's even crazier? The only reason I beat the last scenario I was on, there's
Because of the swap.
there's a swap. There's a swap any units.
Yeah. It's an exhaust. Though,
I don't know. It might have just been.
It can be good for sure.
It was really good for the ooze mission, but I don't know how it's gonna work for this one. But yeah, the swap was pretty helpful. It saved me a lot.
I'm worried about. What else do I want? I guess I could drop 35. I don't think there's gonna be a lot of AoE. Yeah, okay. We can drop 35.
35? Alright. Okay. Oh man. Alright. Now, good news is I wasn't Gloomhaven before we started this mission, and I did bless everybody, so we have bless cards in our deck. So, and also because I'm trying to get through the bless achievement or whatever. Try and cross out all those donations to this sanctuary.
Yeah, no, that's honestly really powerful. Donating to the sanctuary. It speeds up the prosperity gains very quickly.
Oh, nice. That's very cool. Unfortunately, I do have a lot of. I've been storing a lot of money for the Doomstalker, which is why I have a lot of items. You do have boots of speed, which is nice. So if you do have to get an initiative boost, you can get that. And I did give you a minor stamina potion, because I've recently found out that is one of the strongest items I think I've ever seen in this game.
It is quite. People would consider it broken. I think it's like a non-negotiable item that every single character has to have, which suggests that it's unbalanced.
I love that. I love that item so much. Okay, so let's see. We need some battle quests, whatever, battle quests, scenario quests. So how this is gonna work is I'm gonna show you two, and you just let me know. I'm not gonna look. You just let me know which ones you want, the left one or the right one, and I'll let you pick. Room 51 live, bought a fine drink. Thank you, Room 51. Welcome, my friends. All right. I'm going to flip these over. Let me know if they are upside down.
They are both upside down.
Awesome. Of course they are.
All
right. So hopefully you can see those.
Both of these seem pretty doable.
I'll let you decide. And then I'll look at the two that I got.
They're about the same tier for me. I suppose I'll go with the. Is it the left? Is the left for you?
Yep. It's the left
Okay.
one. All right, so you're taking the left one. All right. I'm gonna flip that one over. I'm gonna take this one back. All right. All right. So that's your secret mission. And while you're not looking, I'm gonna just show chat what I got. So that's what I got, chat. Definitely taking that one. That's just kind of like the easiest one, I think. And we'll reveal them after our mission, our successful mission. Also, Room 51, thank you so much for swinging in and saying a happy birthday wishes. Thank you, my friend. Have a great night. Gotta go to bed now. All right, so let's.
Oh, happy birthday!
Oh, thanks.
DJ. Oh, is it you too?
No, it's me. And my wife's birthday is today as well.
Today?
Oh, nice.
Oh,
DJ's. No, my birthday was Wednesday. But my wife's birthday is today as well. DJ. Yes, say happy birthday from us.
DJ's wife.
All I want to say is good luck. Oh, great. All right. Well, it looks like the Deep Ruins, it says requirements are none. The goal is to occupy all pressure plates simultaneously. Okay.
What is this one?
Uh-oh.
No.
Great.
I see. I asked you earlier if there was pressure plates in the one that, and it
And
was just, oh no.
and the funny thing is I didn't even know because I didn't even read it.
I mean, there's a couple like these. It might not be the worst one of these.
We'll see. I don't know.
I
Well,
don't remember.
it's
I don't
nice because
remember.
all these monsters are like level 1. When I'm playing solo, all their levels are bumped up 1. So like they're like level 2, level 3, and the scenario's like 1 or 2, and I'm just like, man, this is so difficult.
I can't believe you do that too. I didn't know that was
Oh,
the
it's
recommendation.
it
But
does what the book recommends, and it's
that's
so
considered
hard.
very difficult for
Oh,
sure.
that one extra hit point can just break your whole game for those
Dang, I should have
monsters.
brought the swap figures one for this. That's okay.
Oh,
Continue.
is that the one you took out? Oh
No,
no.
I didn't take out the. I took swap enemies because it's not an
Oh,
exhaust. And
well,
I
I
thought
mean,
we get some value
technically,
out of
I
that
mean,
with the immobile enemies.
the ability cards is the last phase of this before we start, so you can add it back if you wanted to.
That might be better for the pressure plate situation, but it's
Well,
okay. It's okay.
I'm
I
gonna- I'm
won't
gonna-
cheese. I
I-
won't cheese.
I'll read the introduction and it'll give you some time to like strategize, reevaluate. um, so here we go. The Deep Ruins. So I have to take my glasses off because I need to get my eyes fixed. I can't read up close. All right. Deciding to brave the dark passages beneath Gloomhaven sewers, you light a torch and head deeper down. Ruined brickwork eventually gives way to passages made of intricate stone in a state of extreme disrepair. You see an unrecognizable runic language etched into the walls. It would be hard to read even if you knew the language because all of the fractures and the missing chunks of stone. Following the passage, you eventually make your way to a larger room full of runic machinery you cannot begin to understand. You see a door on the opposite wall, but as you step forward, a clanging sound rings out throughout the room, almost like an alarm. Then the machinery moves and springs to life, clearly intent is to attack any intruders. That would be you. Great. So yeah, it's a lot of lot of fun stuff happening in here. So we have so we got 2 treasure chests, we have 2 artillery cannons, and a stone golem. Did you rethink about swapping cards?
I mean, if you're not, I won't.
No, you can't. No, this is actually the part in the game where you're supposed to pick your ability cards now. So if you want to put it back.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's like ability cards is like the last thing in setup, I think. It's kind of ridiculous. It's like, oh, I think we're supposed to place our characters first and then, but hey, it's up to you. Whatever you want to do.
I guess I'll take out 22 then for the 17. And I'll just make sure that we really make that one move count. That'll give me technically more options.
All
we
right.
just can only do it once.
All right, we're taking out the one swap for the other swap.
I guess maybe both swaps might be good, to be honest.
Do you want to leave? I mean, I don't know.
I just don't know what else I want to take out.
It's not. I mean,
Greedy.
the swap is cool not to lose it.
I'm just not the type of player that really plays around swap, to be honest.
Oh, cool. Fair enough.
Like I said, most of the way I like to build decks is just like generally good in any situation, and with the way that swaps can always be good, but I don't tend to be the type of player that's like really tricky. You know, I just like to, get what damage I can, reduce what damage I can, you know what I mean? And go on. Whereas a lot of the friends I play with are like the people who are like, okay, and then I'm gonna like do this, and this, and then you've set up this perfect attack, and like dude was thinking about that 7 turns ago. You know what I mean? and I just like to like have cards that are good and like without having to like think too hard about them a lot of times. So I don't like to have to set up like multi things that can work sometimes, and other times you're like, oh, I didn't plan for the enemy to like do this instead of that, right? Like without saying too much, a lot of the Frosthaven classes are a lot more setup oriented than I'm like used to. I just like to be generally effective, but there's a lot of like, taking turns to like try to pull things off, and I'm like, ugh. I just want to be like a typical DPS. Don't make me like
Nice.
only do damage like 3 turns ago if I had thought that through or whatever. Like, just let me do like consistent amounts of damage from afar. I don't need to do anything flashy.
Just want to break stuff.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll take the 17 over.
Okay, so we're getting rid of 22. We're keeping 17. All right. Cool. All right, awesome. Cool. So how this is gonna work is I'll just put my cards face down when I'm ready to play them, and then you can just tell me what cards you're playing with and which card you're leading with, and then I'll show you which one I led with and whatever, so you can get an idea. So yeah, I guess we start here. So I guess I'll probably start at the number. Like being far away is better kind of for me almost, or maybe just kind of being right here. I'm actually just going to jump on to 5 here. So your character, you can start anywhere. These are the numbers of your starting positions if you want to take one of these. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let me know where you want to put the beast tyrant.
I guess the beast itself should probably be at like 2. Probably we probably want it to tank.
The beast will summon. It'll summon anywhere. So I think if you put the beast tyrant here, the bear will summon adjacent to it.
Oh, it can go right outside.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
At least that's how I read it in the.
I think that does. I think that makes sense. I just knew it had to be adjacent to something. I didn't realize it could be on a starting point even closer.
Yeah, it's crazy.
No, I guess I'll sit at 3, and then we can put the beast right next to the. Oh, should it be next to the golem or the? I'm gonna say the artillery probably.
Artillery. All right, we're gonna put this big bear right here. It's the hardest. Determining your starting position, I think, is the hardest decisions to make in any board game. Like any board game, I've never seen like the most stress comes in that part. And people get so much AP at that point too, and it just always cracks me up. And it's just like, and it's like we haven't even started yet. It's just crazy how much thought goes into the starting. All right, so I'm gonna let's see. So you're next to artillery. What are you thinking about just taking these artilleries out, these guns out real fast?
Yeah, my thought is basically to have the bear just stick onto that artillery for a minute, and then I'm gonna immobilize the golem, because usually they're melee. They do have a range attack, but usually they're melee. So if we can just make sure he doesn't do any damage this turn, that would be good, since we're both kind of range oriented outside of the bear.
Cool.
And then if possible, I'd like to poison it too, because it has a shield, and that unit is pretty tanky. I know you had some pierce, but usually poison's like really extra helpful when you have like a character that's like, takes a lot of punishment just to help any extra damage.
Okay.
That we can get.
I can do that.
That's kind of my thought.
I'm gonna be a little speedy. Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
All right,
I'm also going speedy. Do you need to go first for any particular reason?
No. No. No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't think it'll matter. I think we'll be okay. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna give this a shot. I feel like this is gonna be kind of helpful, maybe. Hold on 1 second. Do you have anybody you're thinking about attacking first? Sorry, I think I already asked this. You said you're going after possibly the gun first.
Both of my attacks are gonna be on the golem.
Okay.
I don't know how much. I don't know. I'm not necessarily looking to do damage. Mostly just add status effects.
Oh, okay. Got it. Okay. Let's see here. I'll just.
This is fun.
Yeah.
I love this game.
I do too. I really enjoy this game. It's so unique. It's so great.
I fell out of it for a little bit there before Frosthaven came out again.
It's understandable. Yeah, I mean, it's just so big, It's just like so much to do, so many options, so many replays. It's like,
Yeah.
I get it. Okay, so I'm good. Whenever you're ready, you just let me know.
So my cards are 11 and 79.
11, 79.
And I'm choosing the faster initiative. The green screen with the green leaf.
I know, it just cracks me
really
up
funny.
every time it fails. Awesome. So that's what we're playing. I am going with I'm going with 13. And I'm also going with this 71. I'm actually going to oh, you know what? Did I play the wrong card? Hold on. That was supposed to be a 9. I screwed up.
I think I just realized I might accidentally have 2 level 2 cards in here. I think that's why I was at level 11. I think I need to remove one of these level 2 cards. Whoops. Because you picked the strengthened one. So hold on. I don't think I can actually play the 11. Hold on. We can just put the
Oh, do you want to put the other swap back in?
Yeah, no, that's my bad.
Oh, it's all good.
I just realized I think I accidentally had 2 level 2 cards in here. Rookie mistake. Okay. So we can't actually play Earth and Spikes.
I wasn't paying attention.
The energizing. No, I mean I could have gotten away with. Here, okay. I'll go later then. The other card I was thinking about picking was 51 as my starter. And then I'll just put the for the 10th card. We can just put that other swap in to make it easy. So 22 in and 11 out. My bad.
No, you're good.
I was cheating.
You're good. I mean, do you want to?
I caught myself before I was actually cheating, though.
So you want to take 11 out and you want to put 22 in?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to redraw your cards?
It's just gonna be 51 instead.
Okay.
That's the other card that I was thinking about playing, because it effectively works the same. Instead of immobilize, it'd just be disarming, which is just as effective, if not more so. It just has a slower initiative, so I was like, dang, I want to go before, but it's going to go fast. But that's fine. Okay, so what are you doing?
I'm sorry, forgive me. Which?
Oh no, I confused you. Okay,
we're putting 29 in, right? Is 29 in?
No.
Or no?
11 out for 22. And then
11 out for 22.
Instead of my 11 first card, we're playing 51. Sorry. Is Matt wearing a sweater, DJ? Or is this like a...
I have the sweater that DJ loves. He thinks it's like the coziest sweater when I wear it on stream.
It's getting too warm now for my winter wear on streams. My room's starting to heat up.
Yeah, it's getting warm in here too. Cora, I'm sorry, you're gonna kill me. What so we took is 11 taken out of your
11's
deck?
Gone.
It's
a level 2 card.
And you replaced it with 22, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4,
now we
5,
have
6, 7, 8,
Hopefully
9. Because I only have 9 cards in your deck, and I'm wondering what the missing card is.
Oh really? It's not already it's not the card that you put down to play.
I don't think so. I'm gonna put these off to the side here real fast.
'Cause there's one over there, right? There's one other card up there. And I'm assuming
this is 51.
Is that not the 10th card though?
I don't think so. Hold on.
Oh.
Maybe I could be an idiot. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got 9. And we said we were putting the swaps in. Yeah, we put both swaps in. I think it's because
Do you have 51? Oh yeah.
Yeah. You can put
What am I missing then? 4, 8. Because I have 10.
I don't know,
so
but honestly, you can put one of these level 2s in your deck.
I have one of them. I have the strengthened one somewhere.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that's the 10th. There we go.
Oh, okay.
That's the 10th one. That was the one that I was like confused by. Okay, great.
I wanted to honor the level 2 that you'd picked, and according to your screenshot, you'd picked the strengthened one. I mean, they're both really good.
They're both great. Yeah, they're both great.
Which one to choose either.
All right, sorry. So which cards do you want to play for this round? My bad.
51.
51.
And then the 79.
Got it. 51.
That I already picked. Yeah, sorry.
51, 79. No, you were fine. You were absolutely fine. That was my bad. Getting all confused by myself. All right. I'm gonna play 9 and 71. All right, now we're gonna flip over the monsters and see what these things are gonna be doing here.
You have a zoom for this? Oh my god! How does it keep getting better every time?
I want to make it super easy for the guests.
wow, they
So we
have
also have
range retaliate.
ooh, that's
Gross.
gross. Yeah, that's like super
Yeah,
gross.
super gross.
Um,
Oh,
also
there's
have
living bones in here? Oh,
yeah.
you just
Oh
posted
no
these
no no.
anyway.
There's nope. That's my
Oh,
bad.
okay. I
I
was
got
like, are we supposed
I got super excited. I got the last scenario I played. Everybody was on the board, and I was just like, I got in the habit of it.
yeah.
That last scenario was brutal. It was terrible. All right. Cool. All right. So I guess I go first then. All right. So because this stone golem's gonna be somewhat problematic, we're gonna doom, and apparently, according to Despamonite, every time I doom somebody, I have to say doom. So we're gonna doom.
Naturally.
We're gonna doom the stone golem, so they're gonna take 2 damage every time it's their turn. What number are you? You're number 2. No, me. I was talking to the stone golem who doesn't care about what I'm saying.
May not even recognize your language.
Doesn't
Honestly.
even what? Yeah, right. And then for this one, God, do I want to summon this thing? Let's see. What's it? All summon. No, they definitely want to keep the bottom for that. I threw away the wrong. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna change my mind. Here. I like this. I'm changing my mind. I'm actually gonna doom him. I'm gonna say all summon allies add +2 to attack their targets, targeting this enemy.
Which enemy are you going?
The question is now, which enemy do you want? Do you want me to go with the stone golem, or do you want me to like shift gears on it? Because it has a retaliate 3.
You might want to go for the artillery, because that's what the bear is aggroed onto right now.
Yeah,
the
cool.
6 artillery.
All right, so that thing, you get +2 attack to that. And then I'm gonna basically, I don't want to throw this card away now at this point.
Yeah, probably not.
So I think I'm just gonna, I kind of screwed that up, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm still learning this character, so it's all good. It was kind of like a burned card. All right, so now it's, unfortunately, the stone golem's gonna go, but all he does is just retaliate, so he's fine. And then it's back to you.
Yeah, so my bear attacks the artillery first. I think you have to pull my modifiers.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I just read this on the back. I have to put 3 -1s in our decks.
Oh, yeah.
It's a scenario effect. I just saw that and I was like, oh, that sucks. So
I forgot to see what what perk you'd chosen for the characters. Let me see.
Oh yeah. Here, I got him.
Oh, okay, I see.
I got him right here.
Wounds.
This is yours.
Yeah.
Don't make fun of my handwriting. It's terrible. Oh god, I hate. You know, I was.
Oh, you're not one of the people who get ignore scenario effects first.
I was going to pick it. I was gonna pick that.
It's always the most valuable at the beginning, right? Because you get like you get returns on how many scenarios you get, that you get to ignore from that point. But every time I look at the perks, I'm guilty of not doing this too. I'll be like, oh, but there's so many other cool things I want to add.
I know.
And so I never get it, even though I know the meta is to get that first every time, because it does have a lot of benefits the longer you play that class. But yeah.
I'm always weird about like stuff like that, because it's like, well, how many scenarios actually have negative scenario effects, and it's like, am I just kind of wasting this? Yeah.
It really depends on what scenarios you get, but people do say that is like the best / first perk that one should get, but yeah, I'm not always
I don't know. I'm never convinced. I'm never convinced by it. I'm never convinced by it. All right, cool. So we added these 3 -1s, unfortunately, sadly, sorry. All right, so you're going after this artillery thing. So let's see what you're gonna do. You're doing the is it just which attack? Sorry.
The bear goes first though.
Oh yeah, the bear just runs first, right? So he just crashes into this thing. Got a nice 0 right here, so that's 3 damage, I believe.
2? 3? Is it 2?
Oh no, it's 3 + 2 because I put
Oh right.
So it's actually 5.
His base attack is 3?
Yeah, his attack is 3.
Really?
Yeah, let me see.
My card says 2. What?
Oh no, I'm sorry, I lied.
I was like, this bear is even better than I thought.
I'm thinking, you know what it was? I'm thinking of that crazy like extra boost attack. But no, you're right. You're absolutely right. Yeah. It is 2. It is 2. So it's 2 + 2, so it's 4. So you definitely did 4 attack to it right off the bat. Just this bear is just stupid good.
It's quite good.
All right, and now you can zo. Sorry.
Well,
Matt's bear has Wolverine claws.
1, 2, 3, 4, right? Okay. I will. How much health do you have? Like, how squishy am I?
You're
like,
7. Well, you're 7, but the bear is 12.
Yeah, and you are what?
I have 9.
Okay,
and,
so
and
I'm technically the squishiest, but my bear's quite tanky.
we only have like we have healing abilities, but they're only to ourselves, so we're very greedy as far as healing.
Do you have a lot of heals?
Do I?
You're gonna take the artillery if I don't disarm it, and I'm like trying to figure out.
I have the ability to heal myself, so I can heal myself.
I'm gonna disarm the artillery closest to you. I believe that's artillery 1. It's just a 1 damage, but you still have to roll damage.
Got it. Are you worried about that retaliate or?
No, it's the artillery, the one.
The
range away from me.
Oh, this one.
Yep.
This one up here.
So
Nice.
it doesn't hit you this turn.
Oh yeah,
it's doing
cool.
a +2 attack.
Oh, nice. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's do that. So we're gonna play this one, and we're gonna disarm it. You got a nice +1 there, yeah. So that's nice. We'll throw 2 on that one. That one is number what? 1. Then we get a nice little disarm token on you. There you go.
I guess I could have poisoned it first. Nah, poison the one with my bears on.
That's nice. Thank you for that. That's great.
And I'll do the bottom action, the attack 2 poison on the artillery that the bear's attacking.
Alright, so you're gonna get a disadvantage on. Oh no, that's for not the bear. The bear's not attacking that. Does that happen? That happens after the damage, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so that's an attack from the tyrant. Yep. Oh no!
Oh, goodness.
I'm the king at drawing these, so I'm sorry if I draw a lot of these.
I mean, the poison was the most important part.
That's true. That is very, very true. Okay. They go. All right, so they got an attack +1, which is a lot of fun. It looks like who do we got? We got 1 going first. He's gonna target me because I'm like right here, and they draw a wonderful -1. So I think their base damage is 3.
Wait, which one's attacking? The artillery?
Yeah, this one.
That was disarmed. So that
he's disarmed. He doesn't do anything. Right. So this one's actually attacking the bear with the -1.
At disadvantage.
And he has disadvantage, yeah. Let's see if he gets the...
Hopefully. Nope. Oh, -1's good enough.
-1's good.
I will be greedy.
Oh, yeah, right? All right, so cool. So that just gets... The bear just gets, what, 2 damage? So...
That's not bad.
That's not bad. He's got 10 left. That's good. All right. Cool. And then the stone golem doesn't do anything, and that's it for us. Cool. All right. Not bad. And let's see, how am I gonna... It was an attack card I was gonna play. I have this really cool card, but I don't think I can play it because everyone has shields, and I think I need this pierce ability, which is rough. Might try and...
Maybe, good bottom action, I guess. And...
Are you thinking about going after this golem or the stone golem?
I think I'm just gonna try and finish off the one that the bear's been working on. Ideally, I assume.
Got it. Cool.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do.
Alright, so I'm gonna try this, and then I might go after this goal. I might go after this goal and start picking him off first real fast, just try and weaken him a little bit. I'm worried about this creature kind of scares me a little bit. Don't really want to mess with this. I'm good. What do you got?
I'm good. I'm 17 and 23.
All right, 17 and 23. Okay, very cool. All right, fun. I'm assuming you want to switch any 2 figures.
No. Yeah, no.
All right, I I have 13 and 65. I'm gonna
You're
put a pierce on that stone golem, and then I'm gonna
Oh,
attack it
nice.
because it's undamaged, so I might as well
Yeah,
get that
I
going.
like that. Good combo.
Fun. All right.
They probably don't go faster than that, but we'll see.
That was good. I'm gonna go 13, so I'm gonna let's see what we got here for these two. So they got 35, push 1, target all adjacent enemies. Oh gosh, attack in a range, and it's got all that fun stuff. Yeah, these things are dumb. The stone golem is just moving and attacking -1, all adjacent enemies. All right.
I'm gonna get AoE'd if I don't move.
Oh no.
Oh,
okay.
but I do. I'll immobilize him. That's okay. Yeah, he'll be okay.
Let's
oh no, Joe, what's going on? Oh, sorry, I was just reading chat.
Oh yeah, it's all good. We're gonna doom this character. Doom. All right, we're moving the doom token over to what's his face, number 2, stone golem.
So you only get the 1 doom token.
I know.
Gotcha.
I totally misplayed this game the first time. I put like tokens all over everybody, and it was like, no, you have to. If they die, you have to remove the doom, and if you put a new doom out, you got to remove it.
Should have said, like, if you let me go first, we can get 1 more round of the doom bonus on the bear, on the artillery, and you can still do what you wanted to do. I didn't think about it. I would have known. I thought you could have multiple tokens out.
No, I wish that would be so great if you could, but that's okay. We'll get some good damage on this character here, hopefully. So let's see. They have a shield of 1. Okay, that's cool. That's no big deal. All right, so I'm gonna do. I'm gonna shoot a fresh kill. It's actually 4 damage to this character because it's undamaged, and I gain a victory, not a victory point, an experience point for that. Let's see if I can hit this thing. Oh, what is this nonsense? All right, well, so I only do 3 damage. Let's see. So I only do 3 damage, but it's pierce, so I ignore all of their stuff. So three's good. Now. All right, and then yeah, that's the end of that character. And now it's you, because they're slow. You're just gonna do the bear first. The bear is just gonna automatically attack this guy right here for -2. Ouch. Oh, so, brutal.
Oh, 1 with poison, right?
But it's 1 with poison. That's the poison one, so it does take at least a damage. So
all right,
it's
so this artillery is probably not dying this turn.
It's got 1 left. It
only has 1 health point?
It only has 1 health point for 6, yeah.
Okay, so I will use the muddle and immobilize action, so the golem won't be able to do his thing, I don't think. Yeah.
Oh yeah, because he's immobilized. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. It also gives an experience. And muddles, the cannon too, but I think I'll be able to finish off the cannon before it attacks, unless I get another crit miss. We should be able to do 1 damage on a poison unit.
I think so. All right, so let's see here. What are we drawing? All right.
We're doing, the bottom attack action, which is 2 for the bear.
2 for the bear. Oh man, why?
Okay, so he's technically dead.
Yeah,
but that's another experience.
He is dead. Yeah, so that's good. Yeah, I gave you that XP, so you should be at 2, which is great.
Yeah.
Nice. We'll just clear those. Nicely done. Nicely done. Doink. And then he can Scott Pilgrim into a coin. Doink.
Okay.
Right.
Not bad so far.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Pretty great. That bear. God, I love this bear so much. Okay. And let's see. What are they going to do? The artillery is just things going to shoot at me because it's a jerk. Fortunately, it's going to miss you guys. So, Jessar bought you a drink, Core. Enjoy your fine drink.
Thank you, Zar. That's real sweet. I appreciate that.
Thank you, Jessar.
Zar's very kind.
Zar's amazing. We got to game at Dice Tower West when I went over there. He was the last person I gamed with when we were at Dice Tower West. It was great. A lot of fun. Okay, so this is gonna do a -1 yeah, you can definitely reach me. So let's see how well you do. Ooh, -2. Sorry, artillery gun. Wow, it nothing. Doesn't do any damage. Which is
Wow.
great.
Nice.
That was great. Okay, cool. That's the end of that. So, hey, Moonshot Studios is here. What's up, Ben? Welcome. All right. I'm gonna play now. I think I'm gonna keep this Pierce on this golem. Just try and hit him with like another attack of something. He doesn't have like too many attacks, and a lot of his attacks is just straight damage attacks or like burn cards, so it's kind of tricky to use him sometimes.
Worst case scenario, you can always go up and punch.
That's very true. Very true. I don't want to get punched back.
Yeah.
I might actually start moving around. I want to see like what's in these treasures too. I don't think it's gonna matter as far as like who goes first. I don't think.
I'm 14.
Oh, cool.
14 and 29.
14 and 29. All right, so we got. Oh God, I love 29. This is so good. It's a lot of fun. All right, cool. 14 and 29, and then I got 11. I got just like I'm gonna use it for a move, and then I'm going to attack.
Nice. These are good cards.
I might as well do the attack first. Since I'm 11, let's see what our friends are up here.
Oh, that's fast for them.
That's crazy. Oh, and they're shielded. Nice. That's exactly what we need. Oh yeah, these things are gone. All right, so he's probably going to be on the move now, which is a lot of fun. Great. The Doomstalker can't punch. He'll chip a nail or a crystal. He'll chip a crystal on his fingers. All right, cool. So let's just do the attack first on the golem. Where's my cards? There we go. Come on. You can do this. All right, +1. +1's good. That's, what is that? That's 4 damage. The stone golem, because it ignores all shields, which is great. Just put a 5 right there. All right, so it's already at 7, so it just needs 3 more damage and it's dead. So that's cool. And then I'm gonna move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I hope I don't get screwed with whatever is on here. So that's a treasure. Which treasure is this? Let's see. Gosh, I'm like afraid that this is gonna be like, this explodes in your face. It's 39. All right, so I'm looting this treasure here. I'm very nervous. 39 says, oh God, there it is. Oh my God, it did. Suffered 5 damage. All right, I knew that was way too good to be true. Way too good to be true.
No.
Wow, so that's gonna take me down to 4.
Oh no.
Unless I like lose a card. Oh man. Why is that in here? Ah, that's terrible. I don't even want to open that other treasure now.
I know. I'm looking at it too, and I'm like,
I thought they were all good. All right. God, do I want to like just a card? You know, I can still recover from this, so I'm not just a card. I'm just gonna eat.
I usually don't unless it's
I'm just gonna eat the damage.
necessary.
Yeah, that'll take me down to 4, but I'll be fine. I'll be fine. All right, cool. All right, so the bear's gonna run over to our friend. This is what I don't quite know how summons work. Like, does the bear go here? Or does the bear go up here?
I think this is one of those situations where it's ambiguous, so
Yeah.
I think the player gets to choose. Preferably the one close to the door, though, so I don't save some extra future movement.
Yeah. Cool. All right, so the bear's gonna go there. Bear's gonna straight up attack with the big 0. So that's 2 more. Oh, it's almost.
But it has 2 shield?
Oh, it
Or
has
no?
it has 1 shield, so it does 1 damage.
Oh, okay.
Oh no,
And then,
no, it has no
oh.
shields. because I put Pierce on him.
Your Doom also works for me, even if it's
Oh.
not. Oh.
Yeah, you and
nice.
all allies gain Pierce
that's
too.
so nice.
Yeah,
Ah,
it's great.
Okay, and then we'll do the attack 4 with the for the bear. The bear attacks 4, and then we'll strengthen itself after.
The strengthen one. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. All right, let's do this. So we got a 0 and we got a -1.
Oh, it's not strengthen until after. The strengthen is for next turn.
Oh, next turn. Okay, got it. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'll just get that.
It would be super nice though if the strengthen worked for that attack.
That would be great.
But I do get an experience.
Yeah, that's awesome. So I'm gonna put that on so I don't forget. The bear is strengthened. You get an experience point for that. Doop. And then let's see. So we did what? 4. Yeah, it's dead. No, this thing's dead.
Nice.
Nicely done.
Doing
Goodbye.
some good work. And then with my 3 move, I will just go on top of the other chest and hope that that is not too bad.
1, 2, 3.
Hi, Tsu.
Oh no.
I know.
I'm a little nervous now.
No.
All right, let's see what's in this chest.
I know.
That one is. I lost my page on the scenario book. All right, here we go. 23. This is number 72. Oh my gosh, that was so terrible. Oh, we have a fueled falcon. This looks like a design.
Oh.
It's item number 116. All right, so I have to remember that. So.
Okay, so it wasn't bad.
No, yeah, we got a design. Too bad it's not like I love like opening a chest and getting like a weapon, which is great. That's always my favorite. All right. Nice. So I got I got the glitter bomb and you got the sword.
Well, you have more items than I do, so.
That is true. Of course,
not that
none of them are healing.
What I wanted to be, but yeah.
Awesome. All right, let's see. So, so my Doom token's gone, so I have to discard this. That's discarded. That thing's gonna have disadvantage, so I'm not too concerned about that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm almost like thinking I'm probably gonna try and heal myself at some point. Now, who knows? I'm probably not supposed to say stuff like that.
I know, no. I think it says you can be general. You can basically, yeah, you can.
Do you want me to open this door on my turn, or?
I'm not. You can. I'm gonna keep working in the artillery personally.
Okay. I mean, but would you care if I opened it? Would that?
No,
Okay,
I don't
cool.
think so.
Nice. All right, I'll just open it. And oh, actually, I can't. Never mind. Ignore me. It's funny. I can't really do anything, but
Yeah, I'm running low on the good cards.
all right, I'm good.
I'm 22 and 31.
22 and 31. Hey, very cool. And I am 57 and 88, so a bit. And we get to see what this artillery gun is.
Okay. Immobilize AoE.
I mean, we're pretty much gonna blow this thing up right now, so it's no big deal. Cool. All right. So, how you want to run this? Oh, I guess the bear's gonna go first. The bear's is probably just gonna kill it. So, doink, doink. And it's so it's strengthened, right? So now we gotta.
Yeah.
It always drives me crazy. That's the one thing about summons that drive me crazy is like you don't want to use that power yet, but it's like no,
It does what it wants, yeah.
Oh, and it's what's really rough. I drew a ×2 on it. So,
Well, I mean, I'll take the 4 damage.
yeah. Ah, it was one of my. It was one of the blessings. So we'll put this over here, show that that's gone. So yeah, that basically kills it, I think. Yeah, because that did what? That was 8. That thing's blown up.
Wait. Oh, it's 4.
Oh no, it's
right?
4. 4. I'm sorry, 4. But it's still dead.
Oh, it's still dead.
Yeah, it's still dead. It's dead. Yeah, because I damaged it, or we damaged it earlier. So. All right, there it is.
And then for me, I'm just gonna take 2 steps towards the door, and then my top action, I'll just have it move towards the door. It can't open the door, so I'll just stand next to me, I guess.
Cool. All right.
Unless you need to go there, but otherwise.
No, yeah.
Okay. I just want it to be closer, yeah. Just so
right
it's
here.
ready.
Yeah.
And then I get an XP for that.
Sweet, sweet, sweet. Beautiful. And then I'm gonna move. I guess I'm gonna move 2, but I'm only gonna move 1 because I'm gonna just jump on this coin.
Oh, okay.
And
Sorry,
then,
did I screw up you opening the door because you mentioned?
No, I screwed up because I couldn't make it. It was only a move 2. I thought it was a move 3, so I kind of screwed that up. All right, and then I'm gonna heal myself too. And then cool. Well, we're pretty much ready to blast through this door here. I'm not getting any XP. Alright, cool. It's almost like I still have a lot of cards.
It's hard with exhaust cards.
I
when
know.
You have a lot of exhaust cards. It's like the
yeah.
primary way you usually get experience, but you also don't want to use them at the first room if you don't have to.
Yeah. Right.
Is so do you also have a 10 card deck? No, you have 12. Okay.
I have 12, yeah.
Nice.
Seems like a lot. Oh man. What would be good to play? I don't know what's on the other side of this door, so I'm just like, let's see. Okay, I think I got.
Yeah, if you go before me, then my bear has a chance to get in there and do damage, perhaps.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna try and move before you then. Let's see what's going on. It's just his top cards are just never really has anything great for his top card.
Yeah, I saw you had like a couple 3 range attacks, but then it sounds like you have a lot of exhaust options. So
yeah, that's the only problem with this character, but everything else is pretty great. All right. Okay, so what are you playing? Oh, I guess you only got 2 cards left.
Yeah, I'm 56. I'm gonna go with the lower, slower initiative.
Yeah, just slower. Okay.
Yeah, just so if you open the door first, maybe he can do something. But I doubt there's gonna be something that close to the door, but we'll see.
I was playing 1456, but unfortunately I cannot open the door. So,
oh wait, oh no, really?
yeah, because
Oh yeah, you don't have the bigger movements. Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's all good. I'm just gonna play the 2, and I'm just gonna
get the coin.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna jump down here and get the coin. And I wonder if I could just play. I don't want to burn this card. What is this card? Create 1/3 damage happen adjacent. No, I don't want to mess with any of that. I don't want to mess with any of these traps. So I guess that's me.
So I open the door then. My bear can't move or do anything. And
yep.
Sad.
I know.
I'll
It is rough.
step on the tab. See what's in there.
All right, let's see what happens. Okay. We open this door and it looks like we got some got a baddie right here. It looks like it's another stone golem. Oops.
Well, maybe I should have opened the door. Since you're resting soon and I'm resting.
Yeah, I kind of
you know what?
I kind of
It's
screwed
okay.
that up. that was my bad. All right, so we got a stone golem here, and then looks like we got some traps, which is always fun. 3 traps. It's like a nice door right here. A nice door right there, and like this orientation. Ooh, we got these like rocks. Some rocks right here. That goes here. Gosh, I see all these enemies, and I'm like, God, I'm glad we only have 2 characters here, because this just seems like a nightmare. If we would have played 4, just how many enemies are on the ground?
It gets
Okay.
congested really quickly, yeah.
Oh, okay. So it looks like there's actually only there's an artillery gun here. And there is there's an artillery gun right here. Okay, not bad. It's always nice playing a scenario when there's like only 3 people in a room and not like 5 or 6. You're like, ah. Okay. So cool. And it's got like a little thing that apparently I'm supposed to read. Let's see what this says. You fight your way through the room of machinery and find corridors heading to your left and right. You hear the alarm ringing from both directions. To shut it off, you may have to split up. Oh, great. Special rules. There are a number of pressure point plates equal to the number of characters. For 2 characters, plates A exist. Oh, okay. Okay, so we have to... All right. So basically, there's going to be pressure plates in these rooms, and
yeah,
in these
can kind of get a feel that we're
all right.
one in each room, presumably.
Yeah, okay. I think that swap card's going to be really nice when it's going to come in handy.
So with my second move, I'll just take 1 step back, and with I was using the 20, the bottom of 20, just a base 2, and then with the top of 56, I'll just attack for 2 damage at the golem.
Got it. Nice. All right, cool.
Oh, they pull their cards, right? The enemies pull their cards.
Oh yeah.
So as soon as the door opens, so we know what they're doing after my turn.
See, the artillery is got what's we have? Yeah. So it's got attack 0, and then all adjacent enemies suffer 2 damage. And then this one's got move -1. Ah, okay. That's great. So that thing's basically not moving, which is awesome.
Yeah. Okay.
Love
anyway,
it.
So yeah, I'll just do the 2 damage, and that'll be.
Let's do it. Oh yeah, you lost the. That's great.
Yeah.
Nice. How much is it? That's 3 damage. Nice. And oh, is it a? Oh, I guess you can't heal because you're already good. All right, 3 damage to the stone golem. Which one are you? What number are you? You're number 4. We're gonna take. I feel like he's gonna take these out. If anything, I'm the one screwing up this scenario because I keep like dooming at the wrong time. My timing's always off.
That first room went really well.
I just wish this character could like move better. It's like his character has no mobility, and it's kind of frustrating sometimes. All right, so I take it now it's time for you to short rest.
Yeah, or long rest.
What do you think?
Not sure. I don't need the health for the long rest, so I guess I haven't used any items, so I suppose a short rest is fine if you want to pick me a card.
Oh, honestly, I mean, you have your stamina potion if you want to use it. It's still technically your turn. Oh, I forgot to move the. Those things probably can't reach, right? Yeah, those things.
No, I think nothing's moving this turn.
Yeah. So we're just gonna short rest it.
Yeah, go ahead and pick a card. Let's see what it is.
All right, we drew that one.
Oh, I liked that one though. I don't know if I could accidentally lose a swap. Well, I guess I have 2.
It's true.
So specifically, the bottom action's really good. If like your bear takes too much damage, you can just immediately dump your health to heal it. I'm gonna say we take a health and redraw.
All right.
Hopefully, it's not a good one. I'm from Colorado, DJ. Okay. A little sad, but okay. Probably won't be using the bottom action as much because I'm gonna have to move to that room. So goodbye, green adder.
I know. That was a cool. That you used that card earlier, didn't you?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
use it for the bottom action.
Yeah, it's a great
I
card.
probably would use it for a summon, but now that we need to move to the pressure plates,
Yeah. Yeah.
it makes sense.
Things
to
have changed.
not-
God, I almost wonder if I should short rest. No, I'm not.
Well, you should probably finish. Yeah, do your last turn, even if it's not something you can really do, right? As long as you don't go in the room, the artillery shouldn't be able to reach you.
I think I'm good on health, so I should be okay. But yeah, I'll play this stuff anyway. So I want to try and utilize these dooms. What's your plan? What are you thinking about doing?
I suppose I could swap the artillery closer to us so we can work on that, and the golem will take some turns to get to us. I'm thinking about that, or
Oh yeah, because he'll like walk into those traps, right?
Mhm.
I think they're damage traps, if I'm
Yeah.
not mistaken.
I think that's probably the best thing, because I don't want my bear to have to walk through the traps if it doesn't have to.
Yeah, they're damage traps. So wait, what scenario we're playing? We're playing scenario 1. So what's the damage on these things? I can never remember.
Okay, yeah, I picked my cards.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, that's not.
It's they're damage 3. Got it. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, I'm 22 and 51. Yeah,
22,
the weather is always fluctuating here till about May. There's almost always like one or two last snows in like April and May that come out of nowhere in between a lot of decently warm days. I love the Pacific Northwest climate though, DJ, a lot. I envy that. That's the type of climate I want more often, but it's just dry and either really hot or really cold here usually.
Yeah, it's like I love the climate here until it hits summer, and then summer I'm just like dreading it because it's just always so boiling hot. And then we have like the fires, and it's like, oh, I don't want any of this. Now I can't even go outside because it's like bad to breathe any of that stuff in. I'm playing 14 and 33, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play the bottom card of this to put attack, +2 attack for all targets. But there's nothing for me to really attack, so I
I'm
might.
just kind of setting it up.
Who did you say you were gonna attack? This
So my bear's gonna attack the golem, and then I'm gonna move the golem and switch it with an artillery.
I'm gonna actually put this
You
on
can
the
heal
golem.
yourself, yeah, if you put it on the golem,
Yeah.
because my bear will attack it once before.
So I'm dooming the golem, and then can't really do anything else with that one. Do I want to say this? What is this? The next 4 times a doomed enemy dies. See, that's tricky. It would be great if it was like just an enemy.
It was tricky.
Um,
we need to see if the enemies go first. They probably won't. They're quite slow typically.
Oh yeah, where did I put the archer's card? The artillery's card. There it is.
You playing around?
Whoa, what is that craziness?
Ooh, that's a big
That thing's
AoE.
insane. I do have to shuffle this real fast. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Let's see what we got here. All right. Oh, it's the same card. Hilarious. Great.
Easy.
Nice. All right, cool.
I'll go then.
All right, so
Looks like a second.
your
The
bear
bear goes up to hit the golem.
boink, boink. nose dives
Yeah.
into the golem.
It's a lot of great outdoor stuff, DJ, if you're into that. Less so, not my thing, really. I don't leave the house if I can help it, but it's great for a lot of people. So a little 2 damage, well, with the shield, maybe not.
Just 1. Yeah, that's all right. Hey, I got healed from it, so I'm
Oh, yeah,
almost back to
that's
full. I'm almost back to full health.
And then I'm going to swap that golem with the artillery next to the traps.
Man, I love this ability. It's so great. It's like
And then I'm going to
peace.
use the disarm, so it can't do that big AoE on us.
Oh, that's so smart. Awesome. All right, so what number are you? You're number 5. All right. Aw, but still, that's okay.
Yeah, the disarm is the big
That's the
important
thing,
part.
yeah, right? Cool. All right, awesome. And then that's it.
Can the other artillery hit the bear? I can't tell what the range is.
Let's see. The range is -1. They have a range of 4, so.
Well, that one's
yeah.
disarmed,
No,
but
that's
that
good.
one.
Yeah,
Oh, that
this one.
one.
This
that
one's.
has a big cone, right? Yeah, that one will definitely hit. Right?
Is
Because
it
they'll just do the cone on the edge,
is it
right?
from
Or
the
do they
hit?
need it?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't
Oh,
know if it's
oh
like if it
yeah. I
has to
see what
hit
you're
and then it blooms from that, or if it's just.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. I think it does need to have a target and then in that cone. Yeah, yeah. I
Even
think
if,
you're right.
even if it was, I think it's like -1 range, so 1, 2, 3. It would
Oh,
it
so
would it would
yeah.
only be this range
Okay.
anyway, so you're
Oh,
safe.
we're good then.
You're good.
I'm surprised I haven't had to heal the bear yet. I keep keeping
I
that
know
target ready
your
for
bear's
it,
doing
and it's
great.
still doing, yeah, it's still going out well. Alright.
Okay. Oh, I gotta do a short rest because I got no cards. Let's see what card I'm gonna lose here. Hopefully nothing crazy. See, it's funny because I got the piercing bow for this character, but it's like I never get a chance to use it, and I'm like, did I buy the wrong weapon?
Well, I
feel
mean,
like I
it's
did.
it's one of those that lose you like when you can only use it one per scenario, so you'll definitely get some value on it on a living spirit for sure at some point.
I'm definitely getting rid of that card. I don't really need it. All right. Now I'm back in the game. I can start moving around. Let's see. So that thing's gonna hit a level 3 trap at some point, and so then I'll have 7. Are you just going to? Who do you want to try to attack?
I'm just gonna attack the artillery a couple times.
Are you gonna
and
go north or
next time I'll
south,
move in.
or which room are you thinking?
Probably south, so my bear doesn't have to navigate around the traps. It's gonna lose some movement doing that. But if you feel like your mobility is too hampered, I'll go south. I guess actually kind of have to follow my bear. Most likely the next aggro target is gonna go towards the golem, so north is better, because otherwise I won't have the bear for my room, which could be kind of bad. So I kind of just have to follow it, and currently the aggro path is gonna head north if that door opens at some point.
Right. Okay. I'm just trying to see. Maybe I'll just start heading
maybe,
south
yeah.
then.
I can't decide, because if the artillery below doesn't die, then the bear will follow that after killing the golem, but I think we'll see. But yeah, feel free to pick a direction, and if needs be, I can use the swap for that reason.
Do you want me to boost that bear? Because I can boost it. Just give it a little bit more of a punch.
I have a couple movements here and there, but yeah,
well,
it's just since the aggro is kind of a little bit out of my control with the way summons work, and I would have a hard time clearing a room without the bear. So I'm kind of dictated by like where it's going for this.
Right,
but at some point, maybe I can swap it back in.
I'm gonna start moving.
I know, TJ. You can just throw it in the room itself. It's just that I need to be the one to open the door, otherwise it won't go in. Yeah, I love the rain, DJ. I love like overcast, gloomy, like rainy weather. I don't like freezing, like watery, like freezing, like snow rain, but just like drizzle or mist. I mean, I say that, and then I don't know. If I lived there, I'd probably get sick of it, like anything else. But right now, like that sounds so nice.
God, that's all we would get in Ohio is like freezing rain. It was so annoying.
I'm 23 and 31.
All right, 23 and 31. 31 and 23. Nice. I ended up playing 11 and 65. So I'm just gonna move, and then I'm gonna attack this artillery machine.
Cool. Yeah, see, if you can kill the south artillery, then my bear can just keep heading north.
Yep.
Its current trajectory.
Love it. I could definitely do that. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Go.
Doesn't he have amazing production? He does he does like Hollywood editing for TV shows and stuff. So he's like also really good at sorry. Yeah.
Oh no, thank you.
I know. As talking about the old League OGs, Yet's one of the friends that like in a large way helped me get started. like 10 years ago. He has like zooms for everything, and he's like a
oh yeah, and we have to do a zoom
like,
for our friends up here. We have to do our fun
I've
zooms.
never seen production quality like this yet. I like on stream for like this is why I don't do physical board games, but he has like the setup. It's amazing.
It's fun stuff. I always have to try and throw some like sparkle magic in there because it's just like I want to do something that's like I don't know really neat and just the people don't normally
like a
do.
cinematic view for like little miniatures.
I love this. Well, this is a new camera, so like I love this like isometric like camera
It's
angle
so
on this
good.
stuff. It's like my favorite
so
thing
good.
because that's the problem with like playing like board games is like it's like you
And then,
can't.
yeah, people can't see the cards. They can't follow
Yeah, you
along.
can't see like the pieces when they're up there. And what am I gonna do? Like play the game like with these things down? It's like I
Yeah.
used to do that, but it's just not the same as like getting that isometric view. Ah, it's so fun. I love like tech talk and tech crap, just gear and stuff. It's great. Sorry. Forgive me if I'm getting distracted. I'm gonna attack this guy right here with this this card. Aw, man, why am I drawing all these terrible cards? So it only does 3 damage, but I do get an XP for that. So 3 damage to you. Yeah, there was nothing I could really do to do any more damage. Easy. All right. That's basically my turn. Oh, all right.
I think it's me then. The bear attacks the
Yep.
artillery
Boink.
next to it first.
Just like headbutts it. Mate, see, you're getting great draws.
Good.
So that's 3 to that. Or that was number what? That's number 5.
Oh, does that heal you? Is it still doomed? Does that still heal your character?
Yeah, I'm fully healed.
Nice.
So, yeah, I'm healed up. All healed up. Let's see here. And what did that thing took? 2 damage. That thing took 3 damage on that. Some damage chips right here.
And then I'm gonna heal it. I'm not gonna heal it. I'm
Heal
gonna
it.
attack it for 3 with my
Okay,
ranged
gotcha.
attack.
Nice.
Top of 31.
Got this. Oh my gosh! Wow.
Oh wow,
Another-
the other bless.
the other bless.
Oh my goodness, is it just dead?
Yeah, now they're gone.
Oh wow. I was
They're all
gonna have
dead.
my bear attack it again, but
No, you
I think I'd
just
rather move. I guess move up.
blew it up. Kaplooey. Boink. Wow. That's nice. Wow, you're playing this character very well. This is a great. You're playing this character way better than I'm playing my character. It's
honestly really strong.
Yeah. Yeah.
A lot
This.
of its cards make sense, work well together. I guess I'll just use the 23's bottom as a base move and just move up. Well, the bear's kind of in the way, but I'll just move up to kind of just below it.
Cool. Moving on up. Sweet.
Oh, Misha! Hi, Misha!
Misha, thank
Good
you
to
so
see you.
much. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Silver Metal Tavern. We got some. We're actually doing. I think we're doing pretty well so far. This is pretty great.
Oh, Misha, have you been playing some more Honkai Star Rail? Oh, yeah, are you playing that? I don't know if you're still here, but I wanted to ask that. Okay, I'm ready. Sorry.
No, you're all good. I'm thinking about. Oh, I have to move the baddies.
Oh, yeah.
So
I'm about to get AoE'd, actually, I think.
Yeah, I'm about to get him in trouble. So it's attack -1, immobilize. Aw, that's dumb. Alright, so I get this fun little immobilize here. It's attack -1 onto me. Oh, that's so dumb. Alright, so it does 3 damage. -1, so it does 2 damage to me. That's okay. I just healed up, so I'm all good.
Oh, right. The golem, is it moving this turn? Is it actually going to walk through a trap?
It is. It's gonna
Oh,
walk. It's
nice.
gonna walk
That'd
through
be good.
this amazing trap right here. We'll just go.
Yes.
I guess
That's what
we
we
get to
wanted.
pick which. Do we get to pick which one?
Yeah,
Which
I
one
think so.
do you want to go through the middle one or the bottom one? What do you think?
Well, hold on, is it the
Okay.
shortest path?
I guess the
Hold
shortest
on.
path is the middle one.
The shortest path.
Oh, I think
To
they
like
move.
there.
Yeah, they move like the shortest path that they have to.
Oh,
have
it's
to go.
still 4 spots either way.
Yeah. So
All right, the middle one's fine.
middle one?
Just it'll be easier to work around, I think.
it only moves 1, so it actually lands right on the trap. So,
Yeah.
Boink. Aw, poor
That'll
stone
be
golem.
nice.
Takes 3 damage.
We cover a couple different time zones, are it's true. But I do usually start around the time this stream started, but then we go for like 12 hours usually.
Right.
So I might see you in the morning if you're an early riser. But no pressure. Do you like it, Czar? Do you like Honkai Star Rail? Misha played it this morning. Yeah, I need to do some dailies. I haven't really had time to sit down with it. I've been just sleeping a lot, trying to
What
feel
game
better.
is what game is this?
Have you heard of Genshin Impact?
Yes.
Okay, it's like it's the same people who did that, and it's very similar to Genshin Impact, except instead of it being kind of like, you know, Breath of the Wild action, lots of exploring, open world, it's like a JRPG. It's
Oh,
like
okay.
turn-based.
Nice. Got
Which is more up my alley because I like turn-based things. So.
The last JRPG game I played, I think, was Persona 5, and that was because I was playing it again because Royal came out free on Game Pass, and I was like, oh, I'll just play it again. And now my son's watching me play it, and he's like all into it, and I'm like,
sorry, there's just like I think someone's doing construction suddenly.
oh.
Like...
just like banging or something, like things being destroyed.
Yeah, if I didn't know any better, I'd say someone got locked out of my house. Maybe they did. I'll be right back. My mom's home, but now I think my dad doesn't have a key. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. Do what you need to do. I'm gonna be strategizing, hanging out with chat, figuring out all of my terrible plays. So I don't know why I've been doing like so bad with this character. I don't really understand. Anyways, so friends, this is to let everyone know what's happening, what's been going on here. I'm playing Gloomhaven for the first time. This game sat on my shelf. Switch over my other camera here. So this is the Silver Metal Tavern for all of you who have never been here before. This is the Silver Metal Tavern. All these games, and there's 2 more shelves here and 1 tiny shelf over there, and we play board games here, which is great. And we're playing Gloomhaven. It's been on my shelf forever, and I'm doing a guest series where I'm bringing in tons of guests from Twitch and YouTube, and they're joining me through my campaign of Gloomhaven. So that's how it's going on. Oh, looks like Cora's back.
Yeah, sorry.
Construction. No, you're all good. What was it?
Yeah, my dad was just hanging something up outside. He's like nailing something.
Oh,
I guess he's like he's like hanging up a towel outside my window because he heard me complain that I get too hot in the summer, I think. I think that's what's happening. I don't know. He's kind of random, to be honest. He just kind of does things, and suddenly there's new things in the house and you don't question it.
Oh my gosh.
Feeling the burnout from the Genshin type. I liked it. I think it's really cool, but I didn't spend much time playing Genshin, so.
Misha says watch Cora play probably 50 plus hours of Gloomhaven and still have no idea how it works. I feel like it's a game where you just gotta play it. It's like once you play it, you get it, and you're like, oh, I get it. Because when I first played this game, I didn't understand it at all, and that's probably why I lost so many times. But it's like a rhythm that you have to get into. There's like this rhythm of playing your cards, knowing how many turns you have, in a scenario, and like how you can synergize with your other companions. So there's like a lot to this game, but once you play it a couple times, you're like, oh, okay, I get it. It's not nearly as complicated as I thought it was going to be. Speaking of complicated,
okay.
Oh, I was supposed to. Did I take a damage from that? Oh wait, I didn't get attacked by this. Or did I? I got attacked by this thing. Yeah, my character got attacked. Sorry. Ignore me.
Oh. And setup, yeah.
It's your setup. It looks super clean and cozy. Oh, thank you, Misha. Yeah, I try and make it fun for people to watch. I try my best. It's not always like this red and hot. It's only because I like to set up my lights where I match the theme of the board game covers. So
that's cute.
So some days they'll be like whatever the board game box looks like. That's why I try and set my lights to. Oh, red is Misha's favorite color. Nice. It's the color of love and blood. Nice. When will we get to buy the branded steins, Matt? I was gonna bring those to Dice Tower West, and I was gonna make some. I wanted to make something fun. I don't know. When I start doing merch, if I ever do merch, if I ever understand how merch works. Let's see. So this golem's like 3 points away from dying, and this artillery gun's very close to dying. Do I have anything that's gonna kind of help me with this? I might just. I feel like that. You're not gonna have any problems with that golem, really.
Yeah, we're good. I think. I'm feeling confident.
All right, I'm gonna try and take out this artillery gun then, since I have been rolling terrible. You're not gonna be able to go through that door on this turn, right? Oops, sorry.
No,
Probably should be
no.
hiding that.
When I start making my way,
Nice.
it might be a bit.
Yeah, I guess I'll start making my way down here. I get so confused with this character because like he dooms stuff for his movement, but I also want to move.
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah,
like-
you have like 1, 5, and 4 move, but then like the second those are gone.
Yeah. It's not the best. Yeah, okay. I got it. All right. I'm good. Sorry.
Alright, I'm 14 and 29.
All right, 14 and 29. Ah, favorite card. All right, and then I am just basically going to doom an attack. So 31, so you get to go before me.
And I assuming the artillery isn't gonna go first, but
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens here. 95, nope.
Oh, yeah.
Slow.
So boys.
The stone golem's finally gonna start moving.
There goes first then, it looks like.
Right.
Thank
Cool.
goodness it is 3 move.
Yeah, seriously. God,
Summons
yeah,
that have
that's so
2 are
great.
really tough.
Oh, that's the worst. I can't do it. I'm just like,
Yeah,
why
they're
is it
just
this
behind
character?
you the whole time.
Yeah. All right, so they attack with, what's this bear attacking with? Oh, -1.
So no damage it looks like.
Yeah. That's a bummer.
Okay, and then I'm gonna move 3 next to the bear, wherever either one works. And give it the 1 shield.
Cool.
And then make it attack 4 and then strengthen after.
Nice. Strengthen after. Let's see what you get. Man, you were just rolling
Ooh.
the best
That's good.
tonight. It is crazy. So
I lost my poison, so that's our only way to get through the shield now is brute force.
yeah, and you killed it. You like destroyed it. it's dead already.
Oh wow.
Because it already had like 7 damage, so that's so wild. You were like killing it, Core. Seriously, you could have done this whole thing by yourself.
Most of it's the rollover, no. Most of it's the rollovers for sure.
All right, let's see what I get to do my -1 over here. So let's see what's gonna happen. I'm gonna doom this. Gonna doom this artillery gun right here. What is this, number 3? All right, so it's number 3. All right, let's doom this thing and see what we can do. 0 is better than a minus, and I also get +2 on top of that. So I get 5 damage, which 5 damage is enough to kill it.
Nice.
So there we go. I finally get to do something, Core. I
That
feel
was
like
a good one.
I'm part of the team.
I know, we showed the camera trick, and he's so on top of them. Like, they're just, it's so good.
You
It's
did-
like automatic, it feels like.
You did a thing. I did something. All right, so I'm put this away. I didn't get any experience for any of this stuff I'm doing. That's another thing with like this Doom character, this Doomstalker. Like, just like no XP on their Dooms, which is kind of disappointing. I was like, aw, I want to get something. Like, it's gonna take forever to like level this character up. I'm feeling. All right, so you're about to go through that door. There's no more
Not
enemies
this
on
turn, but
Not this turn, the next turn.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna move just the base 2 and then long rest since I don't think I'm in a hurry. I might as well just have full health and choose which card I lose.
Do
Oh, actually, I should stamina potion a card.
in Frosthaven, can summons open doors, or are they still?
No.
Oh, I
But
guess that's just the thing.
they are slightly better. They are slightly better because they so basically there's a problem in Gloomhaven a little bit where depending on how like you kill the enemies and you clear out the rooms, sometimes the like summon will be like super far behind you and you can't, get it to move until there's more enemies. So you're like going ahead to open the door so you can get your summons to catch up with you. And sometimes in really like terrible situations, your summon is like 5-6 turns behind you, right? And so sometimes you can desummon them if they're not an exhaust card, but for the most part, you're just like crossing your fingers hoping they can catch up and do anything. So in Frosthaven, if there's no enemies, they won't head towards the door automatically, but you have a choice to make them move towards you. So at the very least, even if there's no enemies up, they can move towards you, and oftentimes you are moving towards the door.
That's nice. Yeah. Okay.
And it saves you a couple turns of just like them not doing anything in the wrong circumstances.
Yeah, that's actually pretty nice. I like that.
You have like a summon that has really slow movement,
I like that.
So that update's really. Yeah, they did a really good job of making sure that everything they chose was like smart. Well, and they made some really good choices. Anyway, I'm ready.
I drank my stamina potion because I wanted some cards back. So sorry. I should probably.
Is it one card or two cards?
I get 2 cards. It's it's 2 cards, which is pretty great for a minor.
It's 2 cards for a minor? Oh my god.
Yeah, and I'm just like.
That is really too good.
Yeah, that card's awesome. I never knew about that card until like the guest I had before. He told me, he was like, yeah, you need to start using that card, and I was like, okay. It's like, and it's amazing.
Usually like after your first rest or that's good. Okay, well I'm good. I'm just doing 20 and 56.
20 and 56. I think I was gonna play this.
Yeah, that's fair. It's not in the digital version though, Neris. So like, you can obviously if you're playing the physical version, then you can. We didn't. But like the online version, you're just kind of stuck with the base, the original rule set. Frosthaven, yeah, it's the new. It's like, yeah, it's not like an expansion pack. It's like a fully fledged sequel with a lot more features. It's like they had to hire they hired a submarine. A dude who works on submarines specifically to like fit as much things in a small space as possible to pack the Frosthaven container because it's like 30% more components and it's like 30% more components. It's like 30% heavier in the same size as a Gloomhaven box, essentially. So they hired someone specifically like submarine logistics dude to like figure out how to get this many more stuff in like a similar size box. It was so funny.
Oh my gosh. That's insane.
Yeah.
All right, I opened the door.
Okay.
I opened this door. See what's in here. So let's see. I got one more movement left too. So we got. Oh, it looks like we got a living bones.
Yeah, I love Frosthaven so much. I can still recommend Gloomhaven pretty easily, but if you know you're not gonna have the time to go back to play Gloomhaven, then you might as well just go into Frosthaven, I think.
Have you
Is an option menu? They must have added that. They've definitely patched some nice like house rule options since I played. I'm actually a little salty about it because some of them you can't do unless you have a new campaign. And I'm like, but I have like a 60-hour campaign and I'd really like to use that rule set now. And,
have you played Jaws of Lion?
Yeah, it's really good. That's the game I recommend for people as like an intro version if they don't want to spend like $300 on a board game they're not sure they're gonna like.
Right.
It has some of my favorite classes in it because there's only 4 classes in it, so there's no like there's no like unlocking new classes through retirement and stuff. And so all the classes in that feel like they are like way more adaptable. Like there's a lot of different things you can do with each of the classes. and they all make like a ton of elements, and they just feel like like they wear a lot of hats, and it feels really good.
Oh, that's cool. I own it. I've never opened it. So
I like it a lot. That's the game that I like, pull out when I'm like, hey, I want you to play Gloomhaven, but you're new, so like, like it's like simplified in some ways.
Here's the training wheels.
Streamlined a little bit, and the tutorial, it actually has a tutorial, unlike Gloomhaven, which like doesn't really.
Yeah,
like
it's like a scenario tutorial, right?
Yeah, it's the Jaws of the Lion actually has like 3 to 4 scenarios that are tutorials, and they introduce new concepts every time you do another scenario, up until a point. Whereas like Gloomhaven, it just kind of throws you in. And usually the first couple scenarios in Gloomhaven are like really hard for people when they don't know what they're doing.
Oh yeah.
they're not like easy tutorial levels like other games might be, right?
The Black Barrow,
like,
I think I played that like 5 times, and I was like, this game's impossible. This is the first scenario. How is that a thing?
Thank you, Misha.
But it's good for like getting you into the rhythm of the game. So it's kind of nice, that they do that.
Yeah, I haven't played Frost with any of our Gloom stuff, even though I know you can. I will eventually when I'm just like bored of the Frost stuff, like because I don't want to switch things up. But I feel like, personally, that's not as ideal, just because Frosthaven's balance and Gloomhaven's balance are just like inherently different beasts. And I love both, but they feel like the way that the classes work, like Gloomhaven classes versus Frosthaven classes, are like pretty significantly different in my opinion, like overall.
Oh wow.
They've like obviously it still feels like the same game combatively, but they feel very different to me as a pool overall. And so I don't think I want to mix and match too much until like I've already seen all the Frosthaven content at least one time over.
I'm excited to try it next year. That'll be my project for next year. I'm actually I unlocked one of these crazy creatures right here, and they don't look that great. We're still moving before them, so that's always great.
Ooh, an elite living spirit. At least you have. I think you had some direct. Yeah, you have Pierce, so you'll be good.
I have Pierce. Actually, that's what I'm going to do, and it only has like 3 health, which is actually pretty great.
That's actually really great with
So I'm kind of jealous. I'm actually gonna take a step back here. And then I'm gonna like snipe like all the way in here and try and hit that guy. I am gonna use my my piercing bow here, so I ignore all shields. And it is, it only does 2 damage, and I can't. Oh, that's okay. Oh, this thing's.
You could power potion if you're not feeling like you're strong enough.
I think yeah. That's a good advice. I think I am.
Definitely the biggest threat. I mean, the skeletons will kind of swarmy, but I don't know. Living spirits, I don't mess with those. They're I hate them. I hate them. I never have like a character that does direct damage or pierce reliably, so like they're extra much the bane of my existence.
Drawing these -1s is the bane of my existence. Just all right. So what did I know it's terrible. All right. So I had 3. I power potioned for 4. But I just lost it.
So yeah, it's perfect, right?
Oh, it's dead. It's dead.
Yeah,
it's dead. We killed it.
Out.
We killed it like right off the bat. Oh my gosh.
The power potion was the move.
Yeah. Oh my god. That was crazy. It was just like nice.
It also has
Huzzah.
I'm trying to figure out if I felt like Frosthaven would. I feel like the classes are like, okay, maybe you feel this way or not, Neris, but like the classes in Frosthaven, I was saying this earlier, they require more setup. And I think anytime that's the case, you need to like, maybe not need, but it's very helpful to have more foundational knowledge, because you have to be a little trickier of a player sometimes, and you have to be more mindful of like enemy like aggro and like not aggro, like movesets, like what they do. And if you're new, right, that's just all a little more difficult when you're newer. But like for some people, like my friend group tend to be like very tricky, very like forward moves ahead type of players, and so they're like they don't mind. But like I was telling Silver earlier, my favorite decks are like characters that are like consistently good in a lot of scenarios where I can just have a generalist deck. I don't have to tweak it too much. I feel like effective generally every turn regardless. Whereas like my other friends are like, I'm gonna pull this I'm gonna make like a really niche type of deck, and like they make it work out for them. And so like some of the classes for them is just like better, but I'm just like, damn, I just want to be a rogue, or you know what I mean? I just want to be mage. I don't want to like set up like 10 different freaking tiles all over the place to like make the cool stuff happen, you know. So they're having, I think, more fun. But I mean, I found some classes I like. I just realized that they're trending in that kind of direction, and between that and the fact that the rollover decks are a little less fun now, and obviously stamina potions are appropriately nerfed, there's just a lot less, like, I would say the Gloomhaven classes, like, they tend to be like really quirky and specialized, and they're oftentimes with Gloomhaven, every class has like one thing they do really, 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 really well. Like really well. Like no other class does it as well as this class or whatever. I don't want to say too much because Silver's still unlocking a lot of classes, but like, you know, you have like these classes that are absolutely good at, like, whether it's like a status effect or like, you know, the way items work or whatever, and like playing them that way is just like so like fun. And sometimes it's a little unbalanced, right? Sometimes it's a little unbalanced. But like Frosthaven feels more balanced overall, but I do feel like the classes aren't as like immediately like, oh my gosh, this is the dude who does this, and it's just like kills in this way, and it's, you know. And sometimes I just like, sometimes I miss that feeling, even though I'm just excited to have new classes and play with all the classes. Anyway, sorry, I'm done ranting.
No, it's good. And don't worry, anything you spoil in this game, I'm easily going to forget.
Yeah, we did the same thing. We actually just did side quests like immediately, and then we realized some things about how like doing the story works in Frosthaven, and we became very incentivized to do more story because we weren't unlocking the things that we were hoping we would, and then realized how to, namely like classes and stuff. So then yeah, we were like, I was like, let's just get side quests out of the way so we don't have to think about it. Because in Gloomhaven, what happened is we just unlocked so many side quests, we just lost track of everything. And so in Frosthaven, I was like, no, anytime we unlock a side quest, we do side quests first. So we never have to worry about like, oh, what about those 10 other side quests that we don't have any context for? Like, no, we do all the side quests first so we don't have to like have like 20 things unlocked at any given time. And we were doing that for a while, and then we were like, wait, there's some really cool stuff that gets unlocked with the main story. We should probably do some main story now. Because we had like 4 story things and then like 20 side quests, and got a little out of control. So a completely opposite experience of what we did in Gloomhaven.
I'm like that in video games too. I always just complete. I'm like a completionist with the, like, video games, especially side quests. They could be like really dangerous because you just keep playing and playing, and you're like, oh, there's all this really cool stuff, but then you go back to the main quest and you just like blow through the story. I remember I did that with a lot of Final Fantasy games. You know, you just play side quests, you level up your characters like crazy, and you hit the main quest and you're like, oh yeah, Final Fantasy 7, Sephiroth, he was a joke. It's destroyed him.
Yeah, Nair. So if you don't like the like gimmick of that class in like Frosthaven, it's like it's really hard to do effective damage not playing in it. You know what I mean? So if you're like, I don't want to like have to set up my turn by laying down all these tiles to be like effective, then you're just like doing a lot less for your team, unfortunately. And a lot of times I'm like, just give me like a range 3, damage 3. You know what I mean? Just give me like some bread and butter, you know what I mean? Without having to like do all these like prerequisite steps to like feel most effective. Whereas, I don't know, it feels like there's, even though like I said, like some characters in Gloomhaven can like are very much defined by the quirks, they also feel like they have a lot more cards that are good in a lot more situations without like with minimal setup. Itsush. I'm sorry. Is it my turn?
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good.
I'm just gonna move 2 towards the door on that coin.
Where's your bear? Does your bear stay, or does your bear do anything?
Oh, because you open the door, it's gonna turn around. Oh no. It's okay. I'll swap it back if I need to. So yeah, it's gonna go 3 down. 1 more. And then I'm just gonna go on the coin. And I guess I'll have to just swap my bear because I'm gonna rest now. It's just gonna come and help you. I guess that's not the end of the world. That's okay. I did not have to move it to open the door super soon. I guess I should have said it's fine. And then I'm gonna,
I mean, you could always swap. Once your bear gets down here, we can swap it.
Because I wanted to long rest just to get like my extra little 1 health and pick my next card. Since I don't know. Are we in a hurry? Like, do you feel like you know?
This room does not look threatening at all. Like, to me.
Yeah, maybe I should just short rest so you don't like waste too many turns while you're over there.
Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna get on this pressure plate pretty quickly.
I guess my entire turn ends, I'll just stamina potion 2 cards back then.
All right.
I'll just open the next door so my bear will maybe pull back. It's hard to tell.
Which one you want?
It's hard to tell if they're gonna. I will take. I suppose. It would take too long. This isn't super. I'll take 51 and 56, I suppose.
51 and 56. Sweet.
And if my bear goes down there, I'll grab it back.
I know.
I'll yoink it. I'll either yoink it or an enemy, and it'll work out.
Dudes, what else is moving here? Yeah, all right, so now the living spirits out. Artillery's out. All right, so the living spirits are moving. They're moving, what? They're moving 3. Okay, so who's first here at my section? Ah, this one. All right, so 1, 2. He's gonna attack me. Oh, that's your deck. What's he got? Man, I'm getting like the worst. It's the worst. They do 1 damage. That one's gonna do 2 damage, but I can eat it. It's fine. And then this one is going to move 1, 2, and yeah, can't do nothing. Awesome. Great. Let's see.
Oh, sorry, I'm talking to Neris. I should have added them.
Oh.
Don't look. It's Frosthaven class stuff. You can't look.
It's all good. I will forget everything by that time. All right. Let's see here. So now I gotta pick and choose. Oh, I got all my cards back. Nice. Yeah, definitely gonna start killing these skeletons here. Just so many things I want to do with this character, and I just don't feel like he has the right.
Oh, I think I cursed in this paragraph. I see. Let me repaste it.
What happened? Oh.
Oh, my paragraph did not set. Hold on.
Oh.
It's okay. Maybe it was. Oh yeah, here. I will censor it. There we go. All right. I need to figure out what I'm doing this turn. Sounds like you have a lot of hours under your belt, though, Neris. It seems like we might be in the similar amount of unlocking things. If I open the door after this turn, will the bear turn back because there's no viable path to the enemy? I don't remember if that's how that works. I just don't. I should have pulled back a movement card. I'm silly. That's okay. I'll just keep. It might be slow progress on this side of the
That's all good.
the dungeon.
All right.
I'm 51, 56.
Yep. 51, 56 first. All right. Now I got these. Cool. All right. I'm gonna be moving here. I got 13 and 54. I love this card. This card is like super awesome, but I haven't had a time to use it yet. But I think I actually might start using it now. Oh, my camera just died. Oh, but now they're back. Okay, that was weird. Whatever that was all about. Okay. So I go first. Let's see what our friends are doing down here. The Living Bones. Move 0, attack 0, target one enemy with all attacks. Okay, well, that's not that big of a deal. Not too worried. So I'm just going to doom this character. Actually, you know what? We'll doom this character, and then that's number 2. And then we will attack it. With a, oh my god, I finally got a ×2. Finally got my blessing. Great. Which is just 2, so it's 4. Negates all shields. Is that thing dead? No, god, they're 5. Okay. Alright, fair enough. It's almost dead. I feel like I'm in the way, though. I feel like I should have gotten out of the way, because I think the bear's gonna get bottlenecked there. Which kind of sucks. Okay. Well, I'm good. That's the end of me.
Let's see.
I probably should have. I should have moved out of the way.
No. I don't know. I don't think my bear moves, which is actually possibly good. I might not have to use a figure. Like I might have to swap it, because if there's no viable path to the monster, usually the aggro that they don't like, the enemies in your 7s, I don't think move, if I'm not mistaken. Good night, Boomy, love you. So I'm just gonna, so the bear I don't think moves, and then I'm gonna use my bottom action of 56 and move 2 onto the door.
All right.
And then I'll have my range 4 disarm in case whatever I see in there is too, I don't know.
Okay, so what's gonna happen in here?
Nefarious.
All right, let's see what happens in here. 1, 2. Let's open up this room. All right.
Is Frozen Circles the expansion, Neris? Oh wait, Forgotten Circles? Is that the? I never played the Aster that came with that. I always meant we just never finished Gloomhaven enough to like finish, to also get to its expansion. But I want to, because it seems like there's some lore and text that carries over to Frost.
All right, so you got this thing. It's an elite.
Okay, that's better than the elite living spirit for me personally. I think because of the lack of Pierce on my side.
This guy is.
Oh, there's non-live elite living spirit.
There was one.
I said I spoke too soon.
Hey, but look, it only has 2 health.
2 enemies? Oh. Well, there's only 2 enemies in here. Interesting.
Yeah,
okay.
that's actually pretty nice. There's nothing else.
All right.
It must be nice just playing with 2 heroes. It's just 2 characters.
I can't reach the artillery, so I'm just gonna disarm the living spirit. I doubt I'm gonna get through its shield with a 1 attack, but.
Oh no, you did.
Wait, really? Does it only? How much shield does it have?
Oh, it's just an attack 1. I thought it was a.
Yeah, if it was like it was high.
It's got 2.
That's
that
unfortunate. I
sucks.
needed that crit for later.
Oh no.
That's okay. At least it won't attack me this time.
Yeah, that's helpful. What number is that? That's a number 5. Got it. Okay. Well, it's something. Okay. And the bear just doesn't move at all. It doesn't move anywhere.
I don't think so. No. Well, so that it goes before me. It goes before me. And before me, there was no door open on this side, and you were blocking the only path on the other side. So I'm pretty sure if there's no viable path to their main aggro, which before this was your living bones, they don't move. But someone in chat could check me if that's not true. So one of my other friends handles the monster aggro and line of sight stuff, so it's not my area of expertise when we play in person.
Well, cool.
And now I have to short rest, I believe.
All right. Oh, you know what?
The living bones. Did they go? Did they attack?
I have to draw for the. I forgot to draw for him. Let's see what he. Let's see what he was. He's 55. I don't. Ooh. Oh, what were you?
Is he still cursed if he's disarmed?
Oh, you're good.
I opened the door, so I would have gone before him technically.
Yeah, you're good.
And then he goes right after.
He moves and he curses all within range. His range is 2. Oh no, his range is 2, so he wouldn't miss you. So oh no, he's got to move. Fudge. So he's gonna move.
Oh, does it move as close as possible if there's a monster with pets and summons? Okay, so it's gonna have headed south. Yeah. All right, I'll just have to figure swap next turn. That's okay.
So he's gonna go here, right? He's just kind of right behind me. Oops, sorry. I guess you all can't see what's going on. He's just kind of chilling behind me.
Yeah, he's over there.
It's all good.
He's providing backup.
Yeah. He's like moral support. All right, so he's not gonna curse you, so because he's disarmed. And the artillery cannon is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that will get you. That's gonna do a damage of 3. Oh, just 3. That's good.
Okay.
You still got it. You got this.
I'm quite squishy, so
You're down to 3.
I can't take too many of those. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Neris, but Jazar says maybe it's different specifically for pets and summons. Because that's definitely how monster aggro works. Oh, okay, so it wouldn't have moved? I think Neris is saying that it wouldn't have moved.
There's no valid text. Oh, are they talking for the bear?
That was also what I was thinking, Neris, but again, I don't know if like usually summons follow the same like logic as monster aggro.
Yeah, that's how I played it. They just kind of move to wherever is next. What do you think, Court? Should we move the bear or should we leave it?
My initial thought was that it should stay there.
All right, we'll just leave it. We'll just leave it.
All right, time to short rest now, for real.
All right, let's see what you're losing.
I need to make sure I don't lose a heal for myself. I do have 1. As long as it's not that one, it should be okay.
It's the swap 2 enemies.
Oh. Well, I still have figures. 2 enemies could be nice in this situation, but
you should maybe pull that elite down to my spot.
Yeah, well,
because you're at 3 health. I'm worried that artillery cannon, that living spirit's gonna give you problems versus like these living bones.
Yeah. I mean,
because I can take out the artillery cannon a little faster, and I got cards to burn too. So if things start to get heavy,
we can re-roll.
I don't know. I don't want to play your turn.
Re-roll. I think.
Also, don't want to make you lose any more life because
I mostly just don't want you to have to deal with an elite artillery, especially if my bear can't get to it. You know what I mean? You'd be on your own until like the path opens.
No, that's fine. I'm actually gonna jump behind it.
So, okay, then yeah, go ahead. Redraw me. I just hope I don't lose my heal card. I have 2, so it's not the end of the world, but my big one would be like worse to lose.
You didn't lose it.
Okay, that's okay. So we lose the 31. Shoop.
All right. Let me reshuffle your attack modifier cards. And
I need to go fast, so I don't have to worry about.
Yeah, this is interesting. Interesting. Hello, Yoshimitsu. Welcome.
Hi, Yoshi.
Let's see here. What am I gonna play? I don't have a lot of choices.
Oh my gosh, there's a less zoomed in version? That's so good. That's so good. I can't believe this.
Actually gonna short rest because I need a card. Lose that, but I don't want to lose this. So.
Okay, I think this will be fine, hopefully. Yeah, hi Yoshi.
Okay, I could lose that.
Hope you guys had a good weekend. I am still quite tired, but my throat is not as bad, so that's good.
Do you have allergies, or are you getting over a cold?
I just had a really sore throat the last 3 to 4 days. It was really quite annoying, but I wouldn't have any other like bad symptoms. But I was definitely feeling run down. It was hard to tell if it was something to do with the throat or if it was just because I've been working really hard. I've been burning both ends of the candle a little bit last week, and this weekend was busy, so I hadn't had as much time to recuperate till like today.
Oh, Joe says it's so good to see Core playing a board game. I know, it's exciting, Joe. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's nice to see you guys on this side of the realm.
Right. So I'm gonna play this, and then.
Oh, really? That's handy. That's handy. It took us a while to learn like all the line of sight, and then even then there was like one area of it that very rarely came up, but one of the areas on it we realized we were playing different from the digital version, and I was like, oh. Also, I didn't know I could rotate AoEs for a little while. That was a discovery in the digital version. That was nice. That was a nice discovery.
I'm going to.
That could be good or bad, I suppose, right, Yoshi? Either it went by fast, or you kind of didn't do too much, or. Oh, I'm hungry.
Kors, what's your plan? What are you doing on this turn?
I'm just healing, unfortunately.
Oh, you're just gonna heal?
Quite boring. Yeah.
Did you long rest? Are you long resting, or are you just?
No, I short rested.
Are you short rested?
I'm just
Oh, yeah.
healing. I don't think. I mean, I may move, or I may just heal again.
That's all good.
It really just depends on if the artillery is gonna. If I'm gonna be the artillery range or not.
I didn't know if you were gonna swap this turn or if you were gonna swap next turn.
Probably not this turn,
Okay.
unless you really want me to. 'Cause I can. I'm just worried that I don't want to overwhelm you over there.
I don't think. No, I can't get overwhelmed. I have a million cards, and I think I'm about to summon a creature, just because we're.
Oh, okay. Well, I can swap if you want.
Yeah. I mean, if healing's more, if you gotta heal.
No, my bottom heal is only like one, so it's either one heal or take 2 steps away, basically. But yeah, the swap is probably better sooner than later. I'm just trying to figure out if you aren't moving before I go, my bear goes closer to your enemies down there, and if you go. So basically, if you go faster than me and you're moving from that spot, then my bear is like definitely gonna just be in the south area until I swap it back. But if I go faster than you, then my bear is gonna come back up to help with the living spirit, and then suddenly you'll be down there with an elite artillery. But you said you weren't feeling overwhelmed.
Nah. Do you want your bear to start moving back up? Because I can.
Probably.
Okay.
Basically, I should probably go faster than you,
Okay.
and I'm going somewhat fast. I'm in the first quarter of speed.
Let me change what I'm gonna do then. Then I might do a heal then too. If we're all healing this turn.
Yeah, we definitely have a lot of cards left. I've never played with just 2 people, actually.
Oh yeah.
I've played with 3, but I've never played with just 2. Because even if I play by myself, I play with all 4 because I like having lots of characters.
Yeah. We're getting a raid. Oh, it's Bonzinator. Bonds, what's going on? 27 viewers. Hey, Bonds Raiders, welcome to the Silver Metal Tavern. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Gloomhaven guest streams. Tonight we have the amazing Core with us gaming. We're completing this. She's playing the Beast Tyrant, otherwise known as 2 Minis, and I'm playing the Doomstalker, otherwise known as Angry Face. Raiders, how's it going? How is everybody? Welcome. We got some follows in here any given Sunday. The Dessert Sunday. It's a nice name. And Lex Retro, welcome, friends. Thank you for the follow. Bonds, what were you doing? What was going on your stream? What were you doing?
We hit 1,000 followers tonight.
We killed it. Yeah, we have 1,000. We have 1,003 followers. Everyone, thank you so much for all the follows and support to the Silver Metal Tavern. Thank you so much. Very good. Anthoz's. Thank you so much, my friend, for the follow. Welcome everybody to the tavern. What's that?
Bazininator?
Bonzinator.
Bonzinator. Oh, does Bonzinator play board games too?
Oh yeah. She plays video games and board games.
Nice. Yeah, I think I saw Mario Kart pop up, so I was like, wait.
Yeah, she was. I think Bonz. I think I saw you were playing The Sims, which is wild. I haven't seen that game forever. Been so long. Yeah. So exciting, everybody. Welcome, welcome. We're kind of like at the tail end of this. We just need to
I've been doing good.
Yeah, we just kind of need to figure out like what to do with like these baddies right here, and then we have to step on these like pressure plates, and then we kind of got it. So don't start The Sims, you'll be sucked in.
You've never played The Sims, Silver?
I've never played. No, well,
Oh,
I think I played it for when the first one came out for like a heartbeat, and I was
first
like,
ones were good. I'm like salty that the fourth one is not as good in my opinion. Maybe it's just because I'm an old and I've played all the originals, so I'm like, but it's also like all these microtransaction situations in EA. And anyway, sorry.
no,
it's I love simulation games. You never even played like Sim Ant? That's like your era.
no, I played SimCity when I was a child.
Okay.
My favorite thing to do in SimCity was just destroy the
same,
buildings.
But like at least it's in the same family.
Right. Man, I remember Sim Ant. Sim Ant was insane.
I loved Sim Ant.
I used to love Sim Earth. Did you ever hear of Sim Earth?
I don't think I played Sim
You had to
Earth.
like make like volcanoes and you made continents and stuff like that. It was like it was intense. That was a really fun one. Oh my god, I gotta figure out what I'm doing here.
Oh, yeah. You're
all right.
good.
So I said I was going to heal this turn, and then I was going to. Should I bring a summon now? Sure, why not? Sure, why not? We'll see what these summons can do. All right, what do
That
you?
might be the only way to get XP.
No,
I'm
seriously.
22 and 23.
22 and 23.
Yeah, I played Age of Empires and Empire Earth, and there's like another one. I loved RTSs. It was such a shame that they kind of fell by the wayside once StarCraft just kind of took over in popularity. But I also like StarCraft, so I was satisfied.
Did you ever play Age of Mythology?
Oh, I remember that one. I didn't play that one, but that is one of the.
There's a board game version of Age of Mythology, and that was the first game that got me into board gaming.
Oh wow, the first.
It was the first. It turned into this ginormous collection that you see behind me.
Yeah, the first video games you ever play they definitely feel so much harder than they actually are after you know how to play games. Gaming is a learning curve.
Absolutely. Especially a game like StarCraft. Oh, we have to.
Then it's like an infinite curve.
Yeah. Oh god. Let's see what our artillery cannon's doing. That's at 71. It's an attack 0, and all adjacent enemies damage 2. Yeah.
Oh my god, Ignito? That's so fun. I did, but it was like a decade after it come out. I have it on PC on obviously the disc. Oh my gosh, physical disc. Yeah, I played it for a little while because everyone was like, this game is so like interesting and unique for its time. I didn't get into it, but it's different because I played it like 10 years after it came out and not like when it was first being like really interesting and innovative.
Physical disc.
Wow, I don't think I've heard anyone ever bring up that game though. That's the first time.
You bring up physical discs because it just cracks me up because it reminds me of like Back to the Future where they're like, you mean you got to use your hands? That's like a baby's toy. It's like one day we're all just going to jack into the Matrix to play games, you know?
I remember the sleeve it came in, like one side was black and one side was white and had like kind of cool filigree on it. Oh my gosh. That's so weird. I haven't thought about physical discs in a long time.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I think so, Yoshi. I think that sounds about right at a glance. It was like one of the original like playing God games, from what I understand.
That was a fun one.
I keep thinking there's no way you could have played that because you're too young, Yoshi, and then I realize you're older than me. Every time when I make an age joke, it just hits everyone who's older than me. It's like an AOE damage effect. Okay, I'm 22 to 3. Okay, so I'm first.
You are first.
Right? Okay, so I guess we'll do the swap on the elite wait, what does it do? Oh, it's attacking. Oh, but Jason, you're moving, right? You said you're moving.
Yeah.
And you go right before it since you're tied in.
Yeah, I'm gonna move out of its way. Oh,
okay.
Wait, I'm 71. Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, I'm tied. Yep.
You're tied. You get to choose. Okay, so then I guess I'll move the artillery with the living bones, presumably right next to you. But if you doesn't matter to me.
You know what? Maybe because it is right next to me.
It's up to you. If you're moving, then you won't get the splash
I guess
damage.
it's gonna get line of sight. Like if I move here, it probably
Yeah.
still has line of sight to me anyway.
If you
So
move on the other one, no, you still will. Yeah, that's still like yeah. There's
Yeah.
like it's pretty hard to lose line of sight until you're further out.
you
I
know what?
think.
You know, put him next to me, and then I'll
Okay.
at least I'll just get like disadvantage on him. So
The one downside of it being in the door, since it's like it's an immobile enemy. If I don't know, depending on the bear thing, like we might be kind of like if you stand there, my bear won't be able to attack it. Though obviously, I guess the plan was to have my bear move back.
yeah, I
up,
think
so
we're
never
gonna,
mind,
we're
never
moving
mind.
up, so it's
Okay.
all good. I'm
Too
gonna-
many different ideas and ways we could go about it.
No, it's all good. I'm just gonna chill here and heal, and then I'm gonna put my summon like right next door. So
Oh, so you're not moving? You are moving?
I'm gonna
Oh,
move to the coin. Then I'm gonna put a summon like right here.
And then I'll just heal myself for. So
Oh, cool.
I'll be in a much safer position.
Yeah. Nice. Do you get XP for any of that stuff? No. Aw. Bummer. Alright. Who's going next? I'm 71, so definitely all these things are moving. The living bones is
Oh, my bear would have moved. My bear would have moved towards
Oh.
up towards me. Yeah, in this case
Wink, wink.
because you were stuck. All right. So yeah, we're good.
Alright, good.
Continue.
So living bones gets a -1 move. Living bones moves 2, so it can't go anywhere. And then that's good. The spirit is gonna move -1. It's got a move of 1. So it's gonna do a range attack. There's no magic, so it can't stun you, so that's good. So
Oh,
oh boy, it's gonna do 3 damage to you. That'll take you down to 1 unless you want to ditch a card.
nah, the living bones isn't gonna get to me, so I don't need to yet. Well, my bear's coming in next turn, kind of, almost. So hopefully, it's getting closer. Okay, well, we'll see how it goes.
Man, this is so scary. But wait, we don't have to fight these things. All we gotta do is hit the.
all we have to do is
We just gotta hit the pressure plates. Yeah. So maybe we should just book it to the pressure plates and just win.
Yeah, you could queue up a jump and you would basically almost be there.
Yeah, I got boots, so if I
I
jump,
just have to make sure this doorway doesn't
Oh.
get clogged and I can walk by, and then I can just burn a card anytime I take damage, which wouldn't be too hard.
1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2. Even with the boots, I'm still. It would take me 2 turns to get there, which I still can. I can do it. It's just Oh God, you know what? I don't know why I didn't think about this. We should have swapped one of our characters with one of the baddies, and then just race to the pressure
been that
point.
much closer?
I
Yeah, I
took-
mean, I can still do that technically.
That's true. That's true.
I still have that card.
It'd be great to do it for the living bones. All right. Is there anything else that's happening? I don't think so. Oh no, wait.
StarCraft on N64? No, I hadn't even heard of that.
Oh, I remember that. I remember StarCraft on N64. It's terrible.
I can't believe that was a thing.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
It's so bad. Did the bear get a name? No. Just name.
Oh, hi, Xenon.
Or can name the bear. If I have to name the bear, we're gonna be here for 4 hours.
Yeah, I know. That's how I feel usually.
I'm so bad at naming stuff. Oh God. All right, I'm just gonna heal. Oh wait. Yeah, it's my turn. All right, I'm just gonna heal 2. I'm just gonna stay where I am because this thing's gonna attack me, and then I'm going to summon. I'm gonna summon this creature. I'm not really sure why, but oh, for experience points, because I have been getting none in this game.
Could also help tank if you end up trying to rush the other area.
Oh, this living bones is weak, by the way. It has a pierce on it. If you wanted to attack it,
nice.
I put a pierce on that thing. Okay, well, cool. Well, I guess I'm done. So, oh, and this ancient thing's going to attack me. So let's see what it does. A +2 and a -1. I will definitely take that -1. So it hits me for 2. Great. Okay, cool. Let's see. Now I gotta try and figure out how to stealthily get over there. Yeah, I'm just booking it. I'm just booking it to the pressure plate at this point.
Taco. Yeah, I'm kind of deciding if that makes the most sense for me. I should probably start moving, but
I know. I wish you had a different boots. I thought the boots of speed would have been good for that character, but that character seems to move pretty quick. Like it doesn't really have a lot of high
there are
initiative
definitely
cards.
some good. Yeah, it's like it's not the fastest, but it's not the the slowest by any means. Okay, I will just go fast and move instead of trying to just sit here and cross my fingers. I can go faster than them with slow initiative.
I'm gonna see if I can take this. I'm gonna see if I can take this artillery thing
Yeah,
out
good
in one
night,
shot.
Naris. Thanks for the conversation.
Hey, Neris, see you around, my friend. Thanks for swinging by as always. It's 3 a.m. It's so crazy thing about being a West Coast streamer. It's like a lot of people are like either asleep or just going to sleep, or it's just like, and then you're done streaming at midnight and it's like, I gotta go to sleep. It's 3 a.m. And I was like, oh man, I feel so bad.
It's the East Coasters.
Yep. Yeah, so I'm good. I like these cards.
Sorry, I'm 14 and 51.
Oh no, it's all good. 14 and 51.
I forgot for a second that you can't see the cards I've set out in front of me.
Nah, you're fine. I'm gonna play 9 and 56. So I'm gonna jump over this artillery thing and I'm gonna shoot at it.
You do big damage.
Yeah, hopefully I can one shot it. That would be amazing. So what are our friends?
Oh, it's the Steam Deck.
Oh God. 37. And that's, oh yeah, I gotta try and get rid of this thing like now. And then these
Oh,
guys.
the living bones aren't attacking. Interesting. They're just shielding and healing.
Yeah, that's not bad. Okay. Alright. Alright. Man, yeah, they're going so quick. Alright, so let's do this this jump thing and see, and see what
Your
happens.
summon technically goes first,
Oh,
but I
yeah,
don't
that's
think
right.
you can attack, right?
No, it just
I don't
kind of
think that's
gets
yeah,
blocked.
It just sits there. Okay.
1, 2, 3, and then let's see if we can shoot this. Shoot the guy.
Oh no! At least you get the experience, but that's unfortunate.
It's the worst. It's the worst. All right, fine. Crap. God, I've gotten the worst draws tonight. It's so bad. Okay. Fun times. All right. So your bear is gonna go flying up here.
Yeah, it can't go close enough, but it's closer.
That's good.
And then I'm gonna do the move 3 bottom action to just head towards the lever, basically.
You want to stay on the outside, I take it?
Yeah, I think
Yep.
so. And then I'm gonna hit the living spirit with just the disarm. Probably won't pierce the shields. There's no way it can at 1 damage, 1 health, or I just don't want it to attack me and the bear.
See if you get lucky. That's okay. Got the
Alright.
got the disarm. Disarm's
It won't
good.
attack. That's what's important.
All right, and then let's see what. Yeah, living bones is gonna heal the 2, but that's okay. We don't have to kill anything. We just got. We can easily get on these pressure points. So.
Honestly, we'd probably be able to kill them all if we wanted to. I think we're doing pretty good.
All right, so I think that's. Oh yeah, this ancient artillery. Man, I'm so mad that this that I whiffed that attack. It's so brutal. -1 range 1, so it's definitely gonna hit
It's always
me.
the big ones.
I
too,
know, right?
you know?
Why?
Yeah.
So it's gonna do 4 damage. All right, I gotta eat a card. We'll just get rid of you, I guess. I don't feel like losing. That would kill me. Oh, actually, I have leather armor, so They have to.
Oh yeah, it has to be. Yeah.
L3.
Learned that about the digital version is if you have that, you have to take the like you don't get to choose. You have to like the first attack on you has to be like disadvantage.
And that was never great for the brute, especially if you had like an ability that negated like all damage. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
you get 0 damage from this source, and it's like, well, you still have to use it. And I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
that's dumb.
We didn't realize that's how it worked. We thought we got to choose when it worked, and
You too. Hi. Hi,
Sorry.
little doggo. I love you.
yeah, you're checking. You're like,
What the heck? You're supposed to be mine tonight.
We're so close. It's all good.
I have more food. Just a little one.
All right, well,
I'm 6.
yeah, I'm just going. I'm just going for
I'm
this plate.
I'm 17 and 56.
17 and 56. Did I put her?
Is 17 missing? Did I screw it up?
I don't know. Is it? Wait, did I screw it up? Where's your card at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Did I like drop your card somewhere? I think I like dropped your card on the floor or something. Oh, here,
no.
here it is. I dropped it. I was like, wait, why don't I have this card? I should have it. Okay. So we're good. All right, there we go. And then I was, I'm basically just running to the plate. I'm turning on retaliate, just in case these things
the
try to get. Yeah, for the XP. It's all about the XP.
Range 4 retaliate too. That's not bad.
That's the only.
That would also
That's the
be
only
really
thing I
good
can
for
do.
Living Spirit.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can do is just gain XP in this mission.
Yeah.
This quest. All right, cool. All right. Well, let's see what our friends are doing here.
I don't think there's any way they can stop us, to be honest.
No, they're pretty much done, unless they like pull some amazing attack out. They're,
Is it interesting to see the physical edition of Gloomhaven Yoshi after watching it digital on my stream? Oh, sorry. What were you saying?
Oh no, yeah,
reading
I was reading that too. Yeah, that's one of the reasons, Yoshi, that I wanted to do these streams, because I wanted so people get an idea of what the physical board game's like. You know, how crazy it is.
It looks worse than it is for sure.
Yeah,
At least once you finally get it in motion.
yeah. Oh, thanks,
That's
Yoshi.
It's amazing.
Cheers to you, my friend.
All of this, like, he makes it look so easy. He's like navigating all these different scenes and variations of them, and these like all these different cameras and transitions. It's like
It's fun.
It's very good.
We have a lot
It's
of
very
toys.
good.
I have a new toy coming this week. I'm really excited for it. So
Oh,
I got a new mic,
what is
so
it?
I'm really excited to.
Yeah, oh my gosh! Here, I gotta show you my. I know I'm in a little square box, so let's see how this works. Let's see if it'll move over. Look, I don't know if you can see it. It's a giant
Oh.
square.
My gosh.
It looks like it's so big. It's so big. It's for the voice stuff. It's like a very expensive, like basically small studio. So you put your head in it, and then you close the flap behind you, and it looks ridiculous. I had to take a picture with me in it because it looks like your head is just gone, and it's just this big, like huge. It's not soundproofed, but like sound dampened, like deadened air type of. So like really high quality, sound recordings can go in there without having to worry about like reverberations or reflections, which is kind of currently my bane because I do like previously I'd been auditioning here. And I'm like surrounded by glass monitors and my hardwood desk. And so I have to like foam up everything before I do anything. And even then it doesn't sound as good as it could. And so I invested in that recently. It's so ridiculous. It's on this huge speaker stand tripod. And it's the most like bonkers, overkill. Like I got it because I was like, oh, it'll be mobile. And then we unpacked it, put it together, and I was like, this is huge. It's absolutely huge.
Have you gotten a picture of yourself in it?
Not yet. Not yet. But that's my latest upgrade with a little transponder condenser mic that I really like.
They make a huge difference. Those things. It's
What mic did you get to upgrade? Like
I got my what is it, the Shure
Oh, SM7B?
SM7B, yeah.
Yeah,
just
that's
like,
the
oh my gosh.
classic. People really like that.
It was a birthday present. And I was like,
Aw,
yay!
nice.
I was really excited. And then I had to
Really
find like,
popular streaming mic.
yeah, then I had to get, it's weird because I've never used like an XLR mic before, so I had to get like a mixer and everything, and I was
Yeah,
just
you
like,
gotta get you might also need a cloud lifter. I don't know if your mixer has phantom power, but usually
does.
Okay,
yeah,
good.
it's got phantom power.
That's
So
really important for that mic in particular. It's like kind of considered one of the softer mics. You might need it kind of closer to your face than you may want. I feel like for your setup one day, I learned about shotgun mics recently, and I was like, oh, that might be really good for
I
your
would
setup
love to get a
you'd have it
shotgun
totally
mic.
out of the way.
No, I would love to get a shotgun mic if I could like afford a good one.
Yeah, the thing is like they're like it seems like the good ones are like minimum $1,000. The ones
Oh,
that I
yeah.
was looking at for like voice work, I was like, oh wow, shotgun mic seems so nice. I wouldn't have to worry about like ambient noise that's anywhere weird. You know what I mean? Like you just like for the precision and the fact that you can keep it kind of at a distance too, get it out of your way so your hands don't accidentally bump it. And I was looking at those, but yeah, they're pricey.
I know. It's like,
they're specific.
but you know what? I bought so much of this equipment for this tavern, like on the cheap from like eBay. A lot of this stuff is, everything here is used. There's like nothing here that's like new
nice.
except for like the Shure.
Yeah,
that
you
was
can
the
save
only
so
one.
much money
Oh yeah.
by going with
And I
used
think
for
like a lot
sure.
of people like get freaked out about like eBay stuff, and it's like if you do a little research on it, you could get some sweet deals on this.
Yeah, typically most people aren't like going out of their way to abuse their hardware.
Yeah.
You know, like people aren't like throwing their mics on the ground and stepping on them.
Well, you know what's
Like-
funny? It's like this camera right here, the camera that gets me, and that camera was sold on eBay for parts, and
Oh, wow.
because it
looks
had
so good.
a high
Nice.
shutter count, and the glass on the LED was broken, and I was like,
You don't need those for
I don't need
video.
it. I was
did
like,
the
I
same
was-
thing. I went-
yeah, it was like,
I
does
went
the
to
HDMI
eBay,
work?
yeah.
If the HDMI works, I'm good.
Does it capture video? Okay, yeah. I did the same thing. I got a Sony A6000 and it was like the shutter count, right? They count, and that's really nice, obviously really nice information to know, like how much it's been used overall. But like I'm not hitting the shutter. So it's okay. Like I only need it to open and close when it turns on and off, and that's it. That's all I need that for.
I was gonna
Yeah.
freak out because this camera is like, it's like a Nikon. It's like a, what is it? It's a D780, and I guess they're like $1,400. And when it listed, it was $26. And I was like, if I win this camera for $26, I will eat my board games on stream.
How much did it end up being?
It ended up being like $478.
Okay.
But still,
yeah,
it's
that's
like
usually how it works.
$1,000
Yeah,
off a
yeah.
camera. It's like, yeah, it's like,
I saved about like 600, I think.
yeah, it's
on
like
mine
I'll
going
never use it as like, I'm only going to use it for streaming. It'll never leave this room. But
used. Mhm.
yeah, it's crazy
Yeah,
that
that's funny.
the deals that you can find is like bonkers. Sorry, I'm just gonna move over here. 1, 2, 3. So I'm actually on the pressure plate, and I'm gonna turn on
Yeah.
retaliate. So in case they all want to be crazy.
Oh.
Also, my familiar is kind of coming over here too, and just doing a fun little attack. Oh crap!
Little boop. Yeah.
Yeah, but I gotta shuffle my cards, so I'm probably
what
gonna.
kind of summon did you use? What
It's-
for the
it's-
flavor?
Oh, it's
Is it like a falcon or?
oh, check it out! It's a jackal.
Oh,
It's a vicious jackal, but look what it does! It retaliates and it
sick.
wounds.
That's nice.
So
Yeah.
it's just got a lot of high health. I guess it's just nice, just causing
Mhm.
problems on the board. That's what it's gonna do. I like how it has 5 health. I think that's nice.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice. And it did 2 damage to that dumb thing, which doesn't really matter, but we'll put it on there anyway. And wound it. All right. So that's me.
I think I'm next. I'm basically
Jump
gonna
on the
copy
plate.
you and walk on the plate, and then for experience, I'm gonna use the muddle and AOE immobilize, which does hit the skeleton, but it mostly just gives me an experience, since I think at the end of this round, we should win.
Yeah. And I don't think really anything is going to hurt us, really. I think
guess, yeah.
the artillery can is going to shoot at
Oh,
my...
Yeah, if you want to play
thing.
it out, you can. Oh, my bear technically attacks the living spirit before I do that, but
Oh, this one?
otherwise, there's no way we lose.
Yeah, no.
I have too many cards. I could burn like 4 attacks if I needed to.
Oh, yeah. No, and that's
Um,
it. The artillery cannon didn't really do any damage. The living bones is just going to move 1, 2, 3 to me, but I don't care. I'm just gonna throw away a card. I don't even care what damage it does to me. So.
And did you get your check?
I
Your
did.
secret mission?
Let's see what our check. My check was the protector. Allow none of your character allies to become exhausted during the scenario.
We did too good for that. Yeah, you don't have to worry about
That's
it.
like a one I always go after that. That's like that's like I won't even think twice to grab that one.
Really? I guess okay. It's probably different. 'cause
It's
when I
different
play
with 4.
player,
Yeah, it's different with 4.
yeah, there's like it's not uncommon for someone to burn, and it's not even because they're like taking damage. Sometimes it's like I'm just like I want to use all my exhaust cards and get all my experience, and I'm gonna do a lot, and then like poof, I'm dead in like the last room. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
And they're like, wait, hold on, I wanted to like. Yeah, it's a little bit different.
I'm like if
or you have control over all the characters.
I'm like if you exhaust a character in 2-player, then you got bigger things to worry about than that stupid perk.
You're gonna be in trouble really soon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Let's see what yours was.
Mine was opening a door. So I did that. I opened 2 doors this scenario, because the first room and the second one. Because I was like, if you open the first room, that's fine. I'll probably have to open one of these doors anyway. So
Yeah, so splitting off was like great for you. You were probably like, yes.
Yeah, I didn't even realize this was splitting until until later, and then I was like, right, the Plusher Parades, they probably need to go in different. But I honestly, the other one was I don't remember now. I was torn though a little bit because it was something like.
Oh, I think I.
Oh no, I don't remember.
Here I have them right here.
But it was like they were equally, if without taking the scenario into account, they were equally likely. I don't usually like opening doors if I don't have to, but then I realized you're also like a really ranged character, so chances are we're gonna be like taking turns opening doors. Like usually,
Was it one of
typically
these
I'd be
ones?
like, it was Straggler.
Straggler.
I love long rests. I love them probably too much. Like I'll long rest full health with no items to recover. Like I'm just like this, just like, you know what I mean? I'm like, because for me, I'm thinking like this is how to maximize the most number of turns without exhausting. So I'm like, I'll just long rest, and I'm like, wait, why am I like I really probably should just help the team. And so I enjoy long resting a lot, but in this case, obviously, I wanted a short rest so I could keep up, and I didn't really have any damage for a while. So.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I'm
door
terrible
made
with
more
long rest because I'm always worried. I'm like, well, if I long rest, then I'm gonna waste a turn. Somebody's gonna attack me, and it's
sometimes.
yeah, and I'm just like, is
I've
this
definitely
worth
long
it?
rested and then eaten a crit and then had to burn 2 cards.
Ugh.
You know what I mean? Like stuff like that, and you're like, oh, if I just short rested, I would have had the cards available. I would have like, because the thing is, you would sometimes you say more damage. Like you're like, oh, but what if I don't like the card and I had to take a damage? You're like, and I could really use that 2 health heal from the long rest. But like sometimes you save damage by short resting because you're not like you're taking out an enemy sooner, or you're stunning it, or like, you know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
You're getting out of the way, and so like the trap is sometimes for me is that I tend to be like, nah, that won't happen, and then it happens or whatever. But I do like items a lot. Obviously, it really depends on if you have like a lot of like refreshable items. Like long rests are great if you have a lot of refreshable items, and then it's kind of like a no-brainer in that regard.
Absolutely.
Bye, Neris, again.
Bye, Neris. Neris, go to bed. We get the conclusion now. So here's the conclusion, gang, of what just happened. With the last switch depressed, the alarm finally, thankfully, subsides. The cannon lights go off, and their guns point downward, lying dormant. The machinery sputters and dies. The cogs stop their rotation. Within a matter of seconds, the entire chamber becomes as dead as it was before, leaving you to continue to explore in peace. Heading down a narrow passage at the back left of the room, you find the corridor that descends into a pool of brackish liquid. You can see a vague light in the distance under the water. A quick swim should take you farther into the underground world. But we don't have water breathing, so I guess I won't give you swimming anytime soon. But Core, we won!
We did it.
We did it!
That was not bad. When everyone was like, oh, no, this scenario, and then I heard the pressure plates and I saw the enemy types, I thought maybe we were going to be in for a bit of a hurt, but that wasn't too bad.
That was good.
That was yeah.
We did it. You did it. Thank you. So what do you think 2-player?
It's hard to say because I'm playing the like class that's considered the best in 2-player. But it seemed easier.
Oh no!
But maybe that's because the class is like really strong.
What'd you think of the 2 minis? What'd you think of?
It's easier to coordinate too. It's easier to coordinate.
Yeah, what'd you think of the bear? Did you like the bear?
Yeah,
the two
very
minis.
strong, very,
I,
very
I
strong.
I like this character a
And
lot.
you've got so many range options, and you can heal. You have some pretty chunky heals too. Yeah, he seems like he can do a lot of things really, really well.
Yeah,
Um,
it's really good stuff. Yeah, I like the Doom character, Doomstalker, but I just feel like I have such a hard time like getting that to work with another character. It's like the timing like really has to be perfect with that to work. And like I said, we were talking about how you can't Doom multiple people. It was kind of rough. So it's kind of like it's gonna be nice to get rid of that character. I feel like I want to
the
move.
mobility things you talked
Oh,
about.
the mobility
too,
is
a lot of sense,
really
too.
tough. But
I remember when I was like, oh, go on.
oh, well, he has one like really cool ability. He can doom a monster, and when that monster dies, he instantly takes its position.
Oh,
So he can
that's
zoom
Yeah.
across
See,
the map.
That's
That's
the
nice.
type of tricky character where I'm like, it requires kind of some setup and like, 4D chess ahead of time thinking. You know what I mean? To like really maximize them. And I'm sure if you get like that perfect turn where you like, you teleport there, you do that, your passive thing goes off, all that stuff works out perfectly. Like it could feel really good. But at a glance, I remember when I was looking at like just the base deck, like the level 1 deck, and I was like, I just want to be a marksman. You know what I mean? I just want to like shoot arrows from 4 squares away and like do okay damage and then all this Doom stuff and being unable to move because of that, right? It does have that feel where you're being like a sniper. You're like planting yourself and you're doing extra damage by not moving or doing various effects by not moving. But then like balancing those cards with actual movement abilities with like basic damage with that don't have exhaust on the top, because I'm looking at a lot of yours and almost all the Doom cards that I see right now have exhaust on the top. So if you don't use the Doom bottom, then you have exhaust top options on the top, and that seems just kind of unwieldy.
They do have a lot of.
I'm not vibing with that, I guess.
He has a lot of summons, which is kind of nice. Like if I know I was going into like a boss room or something like that, like my last room would be just like we're bringing all the summons out. I'll put like 5 summons on the board and just let them do their thing, and then he'll just stay in the back, just kind of like picking off or just creating damage or just because he does have. If you can get all the summons out and you hit that one that says all your summons get +2 damage or attack.
Oh yeah.
That's like huge, but especially when you got like especially when you have summons with like wound and poison and all this stuff. It's like, oh yeah, I'll take that. And
there's good synergy with that with like other characters that have summons too. Like you could really you could lean on that. You could have everyone kind of be more summon oriented with that like particular Doom card. But
yeah, he's a little tricky.
It require more setup than I would want personally.
Yeah,
more coordination than I'm like excited about.
He has a very interesting. Trying to see where his. Oh, here it is. He has a very interesting story. I have to defeat some cultists, and when I do, I get this. I can open the box. It looks like this. It looks like this like little sun symbol. I don't know. I've never opened this before, but I gotta kill 20 cultists or 20 bandits, which shouldn't take too long. I don't know. But
I actually had that same personal quest on my physical edition of board. That was my first. Yeah, that was my first one.
Oh, nice! That's awesome.
Yeah. Took a minute though.
Well, awesome, Core. I'm so glad you got to come here and play board games. I had a blast having you here. I thought that was really, really awesome. We get to finally play a board game together. It's great. So now I got to play League with you, and now you got to play a board game with me, which is great. Do you want to tell anyone anything that's going on with you, where people can find you, what's happening this week? Anything crazy, exciting happening for you?
I don't know. Actually, I'm supposed to stream on Wednesday, but I'm not sure if it's gonna happen yet. I have a general schedule, and I'm mostly good at it, but I'm probably a little more spontaneous and less plan oriented than like you're on top of it. You're checking in with me. You made fancy graphics. You had it all preset out. You
I didn't know
you were early even, and I.
It's so funny. I didn't even know like if Core like had the physical game chat. I was just like, look, I'm gonna take a picture of all these cards. So if you want to, you can print them out, or you could just make an Excel sheet or whatever you want to do. It's like you can't get the physical board game, but I'm glad you were able to get the cards from your friends And it was nice that I love the story how you didn't want to open the Doomstalkers package. I thought that was great. That was really, really fun.
It feels so wrong. It feels like illegal to like open a legacy package before you've officially unlocked it or whatever.
Yeah. The Gloomhaven gods would be very upset by that. So
There's like a seal and everything. You have to like break the seal.
I know,
open.
right?
It's so sad.
No, that's really cool. Well, normally we would be raiding into Core, but Core's not streaming. Unless Core's gonna hop on a stream. So we're gonna raid into Amish Ace. We're gonna get a raid started for Amish Ace, who is a Lego enthusiast. And Amish Ace actually has to play a board game with Bonds because Bondsinator was doing a stream with them, and it was like a race who could like Lego this thing the fastest, and she won. And the deal was like if he won, Bonds had to play a video game, and if she won, he had to play a board game with Bonds. So it was really
cute.
Yeah, it was
really
very
cute.
fun. But he's very cool. He's
like
got tons of like Lego stuff behind him. It's pretty amazing. Core, thank you so much for being here. I thought this was a lot of fun. Thank you for
having me.
Yeah, thank you for joining me on this quest that I'm doing. It's great like having people who have like experienced and played this game, because I feel like every time I play with people, I always learn something new and just like these strategies, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this makes so much more sense because I was
But now you can have like new people and you can teach them.
I know.
You know,
It's
you
great.
just go down the
It's a
line.
learning experience. Gang, the raid's about to
You're
start.
doing great,
Oh,
honestly. You're playing on a really hard difficulty when you play solo. I'm like scared for you.
It's
that's not how it's
it's really tough, but no, it's good. It's good when it's good when you get like it's good when we get like a group like new players and stuff like that, and the guests. I just love having all these guests on because it's like I get to hang out with friends that I've met on Twitch, and we get to play board games, and I get to become better at this game. So it's
and
amazing.
people in chat can check you if you're
I know.
if you're screwing up.
Neros,
Oh no, you didn't have to cancel the raid. Sorry, I'm blabbering.
oh no, you're all good. I wanted to make sure I had my little animation thing going. All right, gang, we're taking off. Core, thank you so much for being with me, and everybody, thank you so much for helping me be here to watch us play this game, and to getting me up to 1,004 followers. We broke 1,000, gang!
Yay!
Now I gotta figure out.
To have another special stream.
I gotta figure out what to do for like my 1,000th stream. My thank you stream. Last time I made pizza on stream, and it was really great. That was a lot of fun. So cool.
If you want to really punish yourself, you could always do the 24-hour. But I'm not. Even
I'm way too old for that.
I know. That's how I feel. I don't hate myself enough, you know. That's how I feel.
Oh my goodness. Core, anyways, I'm gonna thank you for being here. I'm gonna let you go because it's probably late, but I was gonna say it's late for you, but you're probably gonna stay up for another 10 hours. So
Just a couple.
But thank you so much for being here, Core, and everyone. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, and I hope you have a great rest of your week. We're heading over to Amish Aces, everyone. Take care, and thanks for hanging out. Thank you, Core. We'll see you all later, friends.
Bye.